What up? It's your boy back with another one. You hear me?
What it do? What it do, my boos? It's your girl Jenn checking in.
It's your boy T-Double.
Blessed episode number 13, baby. Okay, because we don't do luck anyway. It's blessings upon blessings over here.
Back with another one.
Coming down from the Most High. And yes, we are busy like we never left. Okay? Yep. And it's time to talk it out. And boy, do we got some stuff to talk about this week. Whew.
One thing that was said, I remember this coming into this episode. I remember that they said 3 episodes is where you need to make it to be considered at least, you know what I'm saying, considered at least to be serious about it.
Wow.
At least saying that it's gonna go. You at least got to make it past 3 episodes. I say that was like the breaking point. People either if you did under 3, you didn't make it. You did 3 or better. That's, you know what I'm saying. You basically you made it. You had a run, and we on 13. So,
13, bro.
You know that means
I'm just saying, like,
we had a run. We've been running. You know what I'm saying. And you guys have been you guys have been right there with us, you know what I'm saying, the whole way. And we appreciate the support. So
man,
you know,
like
we've been running together, so we came a long
like
ways.
We almost was like, what week is it? Like we didn't forgot.
Yeah.
Cause it's just been so fun. Like time flies when we having fun.
Yeah, we almost lost count. You know. And we came a long ways from just regular recording to being on multiple platforms. So, you know, you guys give us the drive, and then you guys are the support, and it's very well appreciated. So
shout out to everybody that's been checking us out on YouTube. Shout out to those of you who have checked us out.
My channel really ain't like that yet, but we working, you know what I'm saying? So if you around and you there, if you not around, you know what I'm saying, you might want to join the club. This is a bandwagon to jump on, you know what I'm saying? We got fun stuff going on, but that's everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So
please, if you haven't already, subscribe to Life of T-Double, okay? Because he got big stuff popping over there. Absolutely. Make sure you're subscribed to this Time to Talk It Out YouTube.
Absolutely.
Make sure you're subscribed to Travel Base because
absolutely.
More content is coming for their channel. It's going up.
There's movements there's definitely movements being made around on these channels. So I'm very sure that somewhere on some channel, if you may not like one, there is somewhere that you will find some content that you would like. I'm sure for all adult audiences anyway, you know what I'm saying? All adult crowds.
Absolutely.
Sure you'll find something in there that you would like. You might actually, you like it so much, you follow enough, might actually open the actual link to a whole nother world, you know, may get the link to something else that actually may lead you somewhere else to something that you may like, you know, but just you got to stay tuned, you know, you got to tune in, you guys got to participate, you know, there's lots of things, there's plenty.
A lot coming down the pike. So, first of all, today is May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, man.
Okay, I don't want to say too much other than it's not Tuesday, it's Monday. But anyway, we're just going to pretend like it's Tuesday. We had tacos.
Ain't gotta like it's Tuesday, it's Cinco de Mayo.
All right, duh.
Yeah, we ain't got to do that. It was okay.
So we had tacos. It was a mukbang earlier.
Yeah.
If you was here on the behind the scenes and you seen it, I smashed some of it and then I had to reapply my lipstick, so this will be later.
Well, yeah, if you know me, behind the scenes, I went crazy. It wasn't nothing left. None for later.
Yeah, he didn't leave nothing.
For me, I went ahead. I took care of business. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't be playing around. Now, sometimes you might catch me. I got something left. You know what I'm saying? I may get full fast. But for the most part, I don't be playing around. I'm eating everything on a plate. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's just how I'm doing it.
Also, you guys, so what we want to do on the channel, bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
So what we want to do on the channel is start to have I don't know if I want to call them like signature drinks or
we will
weekly.
We will just call them maybe just our weekly little, you know what I'm saying, our weekly special. You know what I'm saying, for us.
Weekly cocktails for the conversation, okay? Because as y'all see, we be having our little cocktail.
Absolutely.
Our little cannabis, okay?
Absolutely.
So I guess we can call out the strain.
Yeah.
And
probably
the drink. Now, this is my signature drink. We drink this pretty much a lot. But I'm about to start making different stuff. Like,
absolutely.
We're gonna look up recipes.
Give up the rundown of how, you know what I'm saying.
Now listen,
so
y'all.
I want to try it, you know.
This is my personal secret recipe, okay? Now, I do be sharing it with people, but if I hear y'all trying to pretend like this is y'all's, it's gonna be me and you, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Give me my propers, all right? Yeah. Give me my credit.
Absolutely.
For my creation, okay? This is the ginger gin, okay? Ginger and ginger island. Okay, now I was gonna get some lime juice or something like that to kind of like margarita it up for Cinco De Mayo or whatever, but I forgot. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie. I was trying to get everything for the tacos, and I had to do this and that, pick my daughter up. All that. I just forgot. I got my car back. Like, it was a lot.
Okay, round for that.
He just works like a charm.
Bessie
so I'm just
Blue is
grateful. Like, not like a charm, like better than a charm. Like, he is
absolutely
everything.
Better.
So anyways, I wasn't able to make it like a margarita, but it's like a it's like a Long Island iced tea, okay? So if you can't find the Long Island iced tea mix already, all of the liquors is already in here.
They got it in multiple
You got
brands.
the rum, the vodka, the gin, the tequila, and the triple sec. It's already in here. Okay.
It comes in multiple brands as well.
New York is
a very solid brand.
Yeah.
It's very probably strongest to the bar that you're probably gonna get.
Yes.
But and instead of mixing those actual liquors yourself, that's probably one of the better ones that you can get whole, complete mixed already. But they have other brands, like I say, the Captain Morgan's, the
yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's other ones.
Not the Captain Morgan's.
I've had Captain Morgan's before.
I mean, but as far as I'm concerned,
because you don't mix with
we
Coca-Cola.
don't like that one. Yeah, and I mean, anyway, it's like
no, but I've had
that Coca-Cola that they use or something. It's just not
there's
right.
something in there that's brown already that makes them mix with Coca-Cola, so it fits. So,
no, they are white liquors.
If you buy the Captain Morgan brand from the store, the color is brown
because they put cola in it.
I said that. That's what I'm saying. It's something in there already that makes that brown. So it makes you want to mix it with something brown already after, you know what I'm saying, after you get it, if you're not just drinking it straight.
Oh, you said like put some more cola in it. Yeah.
Right. It don't make you want to.
But I mean,
you don't, like, I feel like this one is inviting to any whatever you want to mix it with. It's because it's almost like you're doing it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You are.
But
you definitely are. But you have to mix it with something.
Right, but you're not putting like how you say the Captain Morgan's one is brown. This one is just like the straight liquors with nothing else in it. So that's it's inviting you. But the Captain Morgan's one, right?
Right.
So it don't give you the invitation to make you want to do nothing else but cola. I feel like.
Oh yeah, I mean you can't mix nothing really because it's already mixed. It's nasty and it's
like
weak.
lightly. Yeah, it's like lightly.
It's like
mixed,
a malt liquor or something.
Yeah.
It's like that's trash.
It's mixed just enough to change the color.
Man, I'm talking that.
And that's why I say it don't make you want to put nothing like no ginger ale in there because it's already brown.
So I like to also put this watermelon energy drink in there sometime.
Okay.
So that makes it kind of watermelon-y. And then, if you know, you know. My final secret ingredient, since Auntie been 30 plus, I fall asleep when I drink. So, boop, put a little 5-hour energy drink in there. I think everybody get that
sleep in them when they drink. It's just kind of about where you at. Usually when you young, you around some hyperactive stuff, so you ain't really sleepy until you get back home or back in the calm moment. Usually you younger, the person who ain't driving, you about to sleep because you was drunk. But you know, when you get older, yeah, you like, you know what, you chilling at the house, yeah, you sleep.
I'm talking, I was at the party sleep.
Oh, I've done that. I've done that.
But how was well, first of all, tell everyone. Let's just get right into it, okay?
Okay, let's jump into it.
You had a great pre-game.
Yeah, so jumping right into, I know the difference in this week and last week, one of the major differences is I'm sitting here and I'm with less mobility. So the problem is why I'm wearing this today. I have a broken pinky finger. My pinky finger is broken at the base down here. It was bent back real bad. I had to like pull it forward. It was crazy. And this happened during a semi-pro football game. Yes, I told you guys earlier during these episodes. I think it was like in the beginning, somewhere around that I played semi-pro, and yeah, that's real. And no, nobody did this to me, right? Before we assume. No one did this to me. This was a thing that happened. If you know your football, I play corner. And I was at my position and I went up to swat the ball down away. And when I went up, I used the same hand to brace my fall, and it was underneath me when I fell down. Bent my finger back, broke my pinky. And we fell hard, 6-12, which it's just preseason, but it's important. We got a good team. It was an important game, but we're gonna bounce back, I believe. So I'm working hard to come back, get well soon to me. That's the place that I went to. Get well soon to me.
My hand hurt.
Overall, it was a good game. I was pretty happy of the gameplay, just not too happy about the turnout. But with time, everything gets better. So with time and work, with effort to make it better, and I believe that that's what we're gonna do. So
absolutely, I got faith in you guys. I definitely got faith in your speedy recovery.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so,
definitely.
Unfortunately. I don't know if it's unfortunately or fortunately, because I don't know if I would wanted to see you hurt.
I mean, it more so happened at the end.
So I was about to say, I wasn't able to go to the game.
Yeah, it more so happened at the end. It was probably like, it was real I ain't gonna say it was unnoticeable, because when it happened, I didn't get out of the game because of my hand. It was the last thing that I noticed. I fell on it, but when I fell on it, it was underneath my stomach, so I lost my wind. Took the wind out of me. So during the time of me getting up, like I'm trying to catch my breath, I run to the sideline. I'm like, I need one real quick. I'm pulling my shoulder pads off of my chest so I can breathe, but I'm laying down. I'm laying down.
Shit.
And I'm like, man, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. God. So
if this was the damn Lions and this was like when Hutch and them when it got hurt, I'm glad I wasn't there. I would have been fucking mad. I would have been like, I'd have probably
It was fast.
I played football all my. I think that's supposed to be say life. It's almost inevitable to sprain or break a finger. Check my mother's head.
Yeah. And you know what? I played a very long time. I played for, and I haven't. The worst I've had, I had a knee brace on like a year ago, 2 years ago, the end of my season, like 2 years ago. No, it was like last year. And I basically overcame it very fast because I wanted to play. I don't even know what it was. I know I pulled something. I hadn't had a broken bone, and then I had an AC separation. I haven't had a broken bone. I was good for all, and I've been playing since I was 12. And I've been playing semi-pro since I was 17. So I've been playing for a very long time. This marks 20 years for me. Clap that up. This marks 20 years for me. But I haven't broke a bone, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of relying on that, but as you can see, this here
At least it was just
humbles me to say,
like,
hey, no, don't say that no more.
I ain't, no. Well,
so like you say, it's almost inevitable. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Something is gonna happen, you know. But
well, you'll be back.
I'll be back, like you say. And this
so don't get comfortable, niggas.
This don't stop the work ethic. This is actually gonna make me work 10 times harder.
Period.
So when I get back, I'm gonna be a problem. So believe that. So.
Period. And don't think he can't work out, because trust me, he can still work out.
Yeah, absolutely. I could work for sure. You know what I'm saying? So big ups.
That pinky finger ain't stopping nothing.
I was just on the hand, you know what I'm saying? On one hand at that, you know, so still get work in. So big ups to all my football people that know exactly what I'm talking about. But, you know, if you don't know, tune in to my my YouTube. Listen, subscribe. I will be vlogging games beforehand. I'm going to try to get some in-game play where I have glasses on with a camera on it underneath my helmet, to where I give you guys some in-game play. I give you guys some views from the sideline. You know, we got all of that, so just tune in. Make sure you subscribe. Life of T-Double. That's LYFEOF T-Double DOUBLE. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to that. Tune in.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like that. So shout out to all my football people on there. I'm gonna give you guys something to see. It's gonna be worth the watch. You know, I really work out for this. I love this game, and I speak about this a lot. I'm waiting to get married to it. I'm waiting on that ring. You know what I'm saying? From this game, it's what I play it for. And before it's said and done, whether it's coaching,
I'm gonna be so happy for you. Oh my gosh.
Well, before it's said and done, that's when I might cry when I get it, because I know the work ethic that I'm putting in for it.
It's been a long time, and you deserve it.
I do. I feel
you know what I'm saying? So regardless,
I feel that way. I definitely feel that way, as if it's deserved. And
so never mind. So yeah, that's great, and you are gonna get it, and because you deserve it, because you will and you have worked hard for it.
Absolutely.
So be on the lookout for T-Double's championship football season. Okay, it's mess around to be this season.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If not next season, whatever. He got a couple more in him. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, he's still a chicken.
Absolutely. That's what you gotta know. You know, even though
seasoned spring chicken.
Even though I've been around.
But spring, nonetheless.
Spring, nonetheless. That's what you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a show. You gotta check me out
around
this season. Gotta
knocking
check me
niggas
out.
out.
Absolutely, that's my favorite.
Cutting niggas off at the kneecaps. Don't play with him.
Yeah, I do a little
bit. He can throw the ball. He can catch the ball. He can run the ball. He is football.
Booby Miles. You know what I'm saying? And he can pass. Booby Miles, man.
Okay.
Listen here. This ain't nothing but small things to a giant. This ain't gonna stop me from working.
Period.
Be on the lookout, man.
Okay. So, moving right along. I guess. Unless you got something else to say about
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Yeah. Only thing is, I don't like how I think in the video that doesn't play. So, which is why I was trying to start using those, but all of those don't work.
All of them don't work?
No, they don't. Like that one. It doesn't work. The one under it doesn't work. And the laughing does. So, all of them don't work. But
clapping works.
Cheering works. And,
I wonder what that even means.
And laughing works. So I don't know. Maybe they have to be inserts, but that's why I'm leaving it up there. I want to try to use those more than these ones, just to see how they do on the video, the playback. So.
Well, we're okay. So Today is Silence the Shame Day. And apparently it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay. So I feel like every day should be Mental Health Awareness Day. But they said on the Breakfast Club today that it was Silence the Shame Day. So, I want you guys to know that we love you, okay? God loves you. This is a safe space here. We listen, we don't judge, because trust me, we is not perfect. Neither have we ever claimed to be. So, you can always email us if you got questions, if you got comments, if you want advice, if you just want somebody to listen and pray with you. I love to pray, and I have no problem praying with you. And just know that whether I know you or not, if you're watching this video, you are a human being. You are a child of God. You are beautifully and wonderfully made, and I love you. Somebody out here loves you and cares about your well-being. So do not think that you are in this alone, because you are not. You are loved.
Absolutely. And any way that you can contact and each or one of us, or anybody else to get any kind of help anyway, use your resources.
You can call call us, email us, inbox, if you got our number, inbox,
direct message, DM,
talk to your school counselor.
You can find time to talk it out on almost every social media platform, which is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Any messages, we definitely will respond to.
Absolutely.
Especially in those kind of conditions.
And there is no shame. First of all, there is no condemnation in Christ. We are Christ followers here on this page. So there is no condemnation. There is nothing that you can do that will take you too far away from the love of the Lord. So just know you are already forgiven. God already took it up on the cross for you, so you don't have to worry about it.
Absolutely.
Count it all joy. Absolutely. It gets better.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, I want to say rest in peace to my girl Tatted. Her funeral was this week. It looked beautiful. Her casket looked beautiful. Everybody was decked out in pink. My condolences again to her family, and to her especially her kids and grandkids, and her significant other, mother, everybody that loved her, because everybody gonna miss her.
Absolutely.
I'm even gonna miss her presence on Facebook. Like I said, I didn't know her very well, but I met her a few times, and she was very prevalent and prominent in my little Facebook circle. So
that's great.
God bless her soul and her family. Rest in peace to Manuel Richards, aka Streets, aka Mo. Very good friend of the family. He was murdered this week on Evergreen and Belton.
Sad story.
This city is just.
Rest in peace to the two guys from the Foot Locker.
I was about to say it was two
guys. It's three. Two died, but the one guy, he was still alive. I was about
to say that. Rest in peace to them. It was something else that happened. Rest in
peace to them. Prayers to their family. The story behind that is crazy. I still
allegedly
know the whole thing. Right, allegedly a 19-year-old female turns herself in, but they say it's supposed to be a 40-year-old that was the shooter. Allegedly, it was 3 guys trying to jump her boyfriend for some shoes or something. So many stories. We just won't know the real until the real is actually put out
in court,
because the news is still not even putting the news.
Don't really know
many stories, so many different stories. So that goes to show that nobody really knows. If you didn't see, if you wasn't there, if you're not a part of it, nobody really knows. So.
Well, God rest their soul.
Peace to those that were lost in that tragic accident, and prayers to the family, prayers to the one that's still here. Hopefully he recovers. Hopefully praying for recovery for him. It's just crazy out here.
And God bless the people who did it too, because at the end of the day, they got to live with that. They got to live with their punishment. They got to live with that on their conscience. You know what I mean?
And you probably really mentally messed up for real.
Yeah, you make a permanent decision, based on something petty and temporary, and next thing you know, you out the game. Like
it's
nothing that's that serious.
You probably really just needed some help.
Kids or whatever.
You probably really needed some help for real.
Put some rollers on this
to get in a better situation, to get in a better space, a better mind space.
I feel like if they ain't mess with my kids or my mama or like, I don't know, my husband tries to burn down my house or some shit, I don't know. It ain't worth it, bro.
People are making too many rational decisions. And with these cars, man, while we on this with these cars, man, it's too many cars flipping over. It's too many. Listen, y'all getting behind these fast cars. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm okay with it. Know what you're doing, man. Don't drink and drive when you're behind these fast cars.
Stop hitting people and keeping going.
That too.
Okay.
That too.
Like, for real. Because I just had to come out of $600, bro. And where I would have at least took half.
That's just the
beginning. And I wasn't even in fault. But, like, just help me out. I'm out there in the middle of the road, in the middle of the night. And now I just had to come out of $600. And if I want my car to look anything like it used to, I got to come out of $1,500 more. Like, come on now, bro. It's just not right. It's just not right. It's just not right for these people to just be out
cars.
Here
y'all
using
these 2-ton cars on the freeway. Y'all gotta relax.
2-ton death traps.
I'll put people's life in jeopardy. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's really not right.
Slow down with these cars. Relax with these cars. Get out and check on people. If you get into an accident, stop just pulling off. You see somebody going through something, pull over, check on them.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it's not right what's going on with people. Because a lot of accidents are not being caused by 2 drivers. A lot of accidents are 1 driver. I just seen something where somebody ran into the back of somebody because you texting or something. Put them phones down in the car for me.
And listen, I've been guilty of that right there. You know what I'm saying? I done had a couple of accidents where I ran into the back of somebody because I was on my phone. That's why I try to not be on my phone as much no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. Because I know how it can be. But my thing is, I pulled over. You know what I'm saying? I pulled over, and that's all I'm saying. Yeah. Like,
and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If you pulling over, that's fine. You know, all I'm saying is just don't do it while you're in traffic. That freeway is dangerous. No,
I'm saying
man.
I pulled over after the accident and gave my information. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely. As you should. You did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? It's just,
I didn't just keep going like I didn't like I didn't know I hit that shit or something.
It's the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Common courtesy. That's what you would want somebody to do for you or your loved ones. You would at least want somebody to stop, get out, check on them. Hey, what's up? Here go my info. At least that. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got insurance or not, just give up your info. At least you might be able to offer them help. Also, hey, I ain't got no insurance, but I got a couple dollars. This my info. Call me on this day, on that day. This my number for real. Call it right now. Call me on this day, that day. This my info, address, this, that, and third. I can give you a couple, but I ain't got no insurance.
I can give you a ride. You stuck out here.
You know what I'm saying?
In the middle of the night. I can, you know what I'm saying? Stay with you till your people come.
Something. At least something.
If you need an ambulance at the end of the day, bro, like if somebody hurt, you know what I mean? At least you will call the damn police before you dip. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Or
like,
at least wait until the police pull up. Or, you know what I'm saying? Know they on their way. All right, I hear them. They about to be pulling up.
Pull over. Stop when you get in an accident. And drive carefully, okay?
Yeah.
And that's the end of that.
That's just the end of that.
Stop playing with us.
Stop drinking and driving.
Stop playing with people. Stop drinking and driving. Absolutely.
I'm about to sit here and tell you, I'm a victim of. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 OUIs, victim of. My Charger right now, total, crashed. I don't have it. Because of that, you know what I'm saying? I got a story to tell. I'm not just going to sit here and tell you something because I don't know.
Testify.
It's just not the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Ever since then, I just have not been driving because of me. But who wants to do that? Woke up in the hospital. Car totaled, you know what I'm saying? Airbag deployed. It was just a freak accident. I didn't crash into nobody. Crash into the pole. You know, so 4 blocks away from my house. You know what I'm saying? So it's not worth it in the long run, you know. So I understand everybody want to have fun, man. Get in the back, wherever you parked at, get in the back seat of your car, then go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Don't even turn that motherfucker on. Get in the back seat.
Just take a nap.
Go to sleep in that motherfucker until you feel like, you know what I'm saying? You know
I mean, because at the end of the day, that's safer than just driving. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, just go to sleep. Gotta protect you. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? From like a robber or something like that. Like, you better doing that than fucking risking your life and somebody else's. Lock your door and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And jail time. If you live.
Fucking Henry Ruggs, look at him. Football player. Think about that. I want to bring him up.
I was trying to find the stuff that I put on the page, and of course, I can get that later.
We're gonna talk Henry Ruggs while we talking drinking and driving. Just like Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs was a famous football player. Came from Alabama. Drinking and driving. He was doing about 120 something.
I see it all.
Was doing about 120 something miles an hour. Crashed into a lady, killed the lady and her dog. His car flipped.
Oh my God.
Car flipped down the street.
Not the lady and the dog.
Lady and the dog. And Nick Saban was real mad about this. And I love Nick Saban. Because Nick Saban, you know, he's just a good coach in general. I'm just a person that just like, you know what I'm saying, genuine people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about what color you is or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Genuine people that's just for, you know what I'm saying? That's just for what they for. That's just genuine. I love that, you know? Nick Saban is just what I feel like is he's a genuine person. The speech he had to say about Henry Ruggs is he said if you was around him and you watched him get this drunk and you watched him pull off in his car, you not a real friend, because a real friend would have took his keys to how drunk he was. He said in school, because he know him growing up. In school, he said, this is a kid that didn't get into no troubles off the field. It wasn't like he was a troubled kid to be like, oh, you know what? I can see where this came from. He like, this kid was not a troubled kid, real quiet. He just did what you wanted him to do. He was a star on the field, like an athlete. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got good grades. He was just a good kid. To be around him and know, you know what I'm saying? That's his background, where he came from. And to see him this drunk and to just let him go, he said, you're not a real friend. He said, because a real friend would have just took the keys. It don't matter if he mad at you for, you know what I'm saying, for
Absolutely.
the moment. But he wake up the next day and he get to go home. Right. He said now he wake up the next day in the hospital with the people waiting on, he going straight to jail.
Right.
And
I feel like at the end of the day, you got to feel like a coward, if nothing else, if you lose your friend because you was scared to tell them no or to take their keys or to fight them for their keys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you might have some people who get rude and violent when you try to take their keys. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that happen.
Can you pass me that? Yeah, absolutely. All of it. Absolutely.
When you try to take their keys.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when they drunk.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Drunk. It might be a fight. You know what I'm saying? But are you... That's why I say you have to feel like a coward after something happens to them. Because it's like, damn, I should have just fought the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I should have just... Because I would have rather... You know what I'm saying? Us been fighting. If I could have got the keys away from him and knocked that nigga out. You know what I'm saying? So he can go to sleep.
Like, nigga, fuck it.
You know what I'm saying, nigga?
You in the morning.
Rather me knock your ass out in the tree.
Yeah, in the morning, shit, because the tree gonna kill you. In the morning, we can run them phase back if you mad. If you feel like, nigga, you
because I'm standing on what the fuck I did.
Yeah, if you feel like nigga, you a hoe ass nigga.
I'm standing on it.
All right, I'm still that hoe ass nigga, but I ain't let you go and do, you know what I'm saying, do no dumb ass shit. You nigga, you look like you wasn't gonna make it home.
Right.
You were staggering out this bitch, nigga. You couldn't even walk, let alone drive, nigga. That's over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I feel like, but one thing is, the ending to that story, the good part about it, you know, I feel like it's really no good part because a life was lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just is never nothing good when that happens. You know what I'm saying? To the hands of somebody else because of something you shouldn't have been doing.
Right.
So it's a blessing for him more than it is anything. He's up for release next year. He said he been working out since he been there to play football, and he's got a football player right now that's actually shopping him around to see if somebody will sign him to play next year. Off of a mistake, basically to say give him a second chance. This is a second chance for him because he never had a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Not even in college. Not college. He was young. Mm-hmm. He was only like his second year in the NFL. He was young. You know what I'm saying? So, I think the charge was like 5 years or something like that. 5-6 years because it was manslaughter with a vehicle or something like that, with an automotive vehicle. So, he only got 5 years first offense. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So
vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, vehicular manslaughter. Bingo. Right, and I guess that I don't know if it carries a lot, but maybe it being his first charge had a lot to do with.
Yeah, because his sentencing guidelines go from lowest to highest, and it's still unfortunate, but it's that he had to lose years like that, but. He has to learn his lesson, like we said. So
yeah, absolutely. And it still had to been a life lost behind the whole ordeal, which that's the sad part about it. There's no way around that. So, I don't know how they family feel, but prayers back to them again. I don't know how they feel about that to say, oh, he gets to just go back to living his life if this happens for him, He just get to go back to living his life. And they probably ain't even done grieving yet, because it's so fast, so.
Yeah, because you really never get done grieving like that.
Right. You really never really done. Absolutely. That's true.
So, it's crazy. I've been looking at a lot of reels lately, just kind of like trying to look at little stuff for us to talk about and just laughing, being bored. So, it's fine, I ain't gonna lie. But I keep coming across all these kids getting into it with adults at like school, like.
Yeah.
Remember that one we seen where the little boy walked up to the teacher and he slammed him down?
I think I seen that. And you said,
I think I might have shared it.
And you said, I know this ain't King or something.
Yes.
Like that.
No, that's the one at King where the students jumped the teacher. But it was another one where, as it said, oh no, this is. Oh wait, that's
You're right.
It was another one where the little boy had walked up on the security guard or something like that. And then the security guard was like, what the fuck is wrong with you walking up on me? He like choked him down. Like, we got to do better.
I think I might have seen that. I think I might have seen the one that you're talking about, to be specific. Because I think somebody else walked up afterwards, another adult, but they wasn't saying nothing against him.
I'm mad because some of the stuff that I shared on here I can't see, so I know now that I'm gonna have to do this a different way. Like when I'm gonna have to put it in the messages.
See, what I usually do is I usually just tag it in there, like by tagging the name, the page name in the comments. So then that way, this is how I get back to off of, basically I get back to off of, the notifications.
What is that?
Can anyone provide information on Erica Curry's current location? She was allegedly involved in a drunk driving incident on Thursday. That's crazy because that's what we talking about.
Exactly.
A drunk driving incident on Thursday night with 2 passengers. After an altercation with a girl, Curry reportedly fled the scene. Just like how you said, crashing, driving off. Driving at a high speed, which resulted in a car accident that hospitalized 2 passengers. They are currently fighting for their lives. Curry has stopped answering the phone. Calls has not been returned home. Her family has no contact with her, and she has not taken responsibility for her actions. The 2 young ladies injured in the accident are struggling to recover due to Curry's alleged reckless behavior. She also allegedly used one of the victims' identification to avoid being identified as the driver, registered under the victim's name at the hospital, and left without completing a breath analyzer test.
Wow.
She has not been seen or heard from since. Detroit, Michigan, Davidson, and Rosa Parks area. That is insane.
Diabolical.
Insane. Not only do you steal their identity to check in a hospital as somebody that you're not.
That sounds like a Tubi movie.
There's no way. And then now you just out here while 2 people are. You ought to really be ashamed of yourself. That's sad. Like, you ought to really be ashamed of yourself. That is something that you need to
And I mean, you're not getting away with it, bro. Like,
you
that's
only
the
making
thing.
it worse.
Like,
you making it worse.
Y'all is not getting away with this stuff. Y'all going to get caught. That's the stupid part about it. Now you got a whole nother charge. So, like,
yeah, you making it worse. You making it a lot worse. You making it real worse. And it's bad that you even think that that's cool to have 2 people fighting for their life and you just out here on the run. Just living free, just doing you without saying anything. Like people don't know who you are. They know who you are. Like,
they're gonna find you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you. But for big ups, prayers to them. Prayers to them and their family. Hopefully for a speedy recovery. Hope that they get over that.
This dude here.
That is insane.
What's some of that old stuff you were just looking at that I can't see on my page?
Something about some chips.
No, yeah, that was sweet too. Who is that, Missy?
Missy Elliott on her houses and collection.
Oh yeah, she got 7 houses all paid for. And that's what we talking about, generational wealth. You know what I'm saying?
That's
buying property. You know,
writing wills, paying for wills, getting insurance policies.
Yes, all of that. All of that is important, and it needs to be pushed in the Black community. Okay, it's financial literacy century. Okay, for Black people, we need to be focused on that the rest of the century. Forget the decade, forget the year, forget the day. The rest of our generations to come need to be focused on financial literacy, generational wealth building, and breaking generational curses. Okay. But, yeah, so moving right along, I want to talk about something else too.
Okay.
So this was terrible, but I hate to like talk about a bunch of terrible stuff. But we're just gonna get this news and trending topics out the way. Let's just
we are here for that because this is we are people in the community as well. You know what I'm saying? And for people that are not aware who listen, we just hope that you greatly appreciate that we keep you fine-tuned as well as we are to neighborhood activities, whether they're right or wrong. Sometimes you're gonna hear more wrong than right. It's not what we want to tell you, but it's the things that we feel like
I got some good news to talk about too, though.
Absolutely.
But this last, I guess, kind of like crime in the D type situation that I want to talk about. This idiot man, 28 or 29-year-old, got his 11-year-old daughter out here robbing houses, breaking into houses with him. He put her through a window or some junk like that and had her go open the door. Homeowner came home, caught them in the house, He ran and left the baby by herself.
I think I heard that. That's insane. Wow. Wow.
And he looked like he threw on something real bad. Like to be 28 or 29 looking like he looking? I don't even understand how that's possible.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like
that's beyond bad. That's real bad.
Pray for that little girl, cause she been through a lot. Ain't no telling what else he was doing to her. Like seriously,
pray for him too.
Because pray for him too. Pray for everybody. So pray for him too. But so that was annoying when I read that, and I'm just like, dude, get real.
I had one that I seen that more so is some other Detroit news. Like I said, basically, a tragic hit-and-run crash last week claimed the lives of a mother and daughter on Detroit's west side, leaving the family devastated and police searching for the driver responsible. Driver in a stolen car crashes into a mother and daughter, leaving both dead before fleeing.
My God.
He stole the car, crashed, and just we have to just do better. Like, where we going? Like, I'm not saying that we go live in a perfect world. That's not gonna happen. If you want to know honesty, the perfect world is not gonna happen. But when we turn the other cheek on a lot of things that we can change, as being a person that just, you know what I'm saying, talks to someone. Listen, prime example, the standoff that the guy, I don't know if he stole the car or whatever. He had a standoff with the police.
On Hubble and
he wouldn't get out the car.
On Hubble and Chicago.
A guy walked up to the car and was talking to him through the window. The police played far back. Now, one thing is, I don't know if this is safe or not, right? To just enter yourself already in a situation like so. You know, I can't tell you if that's safe or not. Only thing I can tell you is if you got a feeling, if something has came over you to say that this is what I'm supposed to do, I cannot tell you not to do that. So, because obviously you got this feeling, this is somewhere, this is a message that you got from higher power, from somewhere that maybe you are the person that can deliver this message to this person. You are who they need to hear.
Talking about the man who walked up to the car.
The man who was talking to him, even though the police was down, and the man was this close, he in the window. Now this man, if he was in here with a gun, he could have just shot this man right here, boom. They don't know what he in here with.
He knew of the dude, though. He was a hood dude, you know what I'm saying? And he done seen him around, because I seen a vlog.
I just still feel like that don't really... Once you in a situation like that, because look at you surrounded, you about to either go to jail or you about to get killed. Because if you about to hop out on anything crazy, and you already know how police is.
He was in there wilding out. Just going crazy. He kept on moving the wheels, and like he was in there wilding out. Like I said, I watched a vlog that was standing there for like 20-30 minutes. But you know, mental health is real, and
it is. It's very real.
You know, like we were saying, these cars they
not toys.
Can be, no.
They're not toys. Y'all gotta stop playing with them. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta stop playing with these cars. It's nothing that goes on here that don't go on nowhere else. And that's not what I'm saying. But we got to be mindful for us. We got to take care of us. Not to say that we can't look over other places or worry or just think about or pay homage or show our respects to other places, because we can show respects or whatnot. But the thing is, we got to take care of us. Yeah. We are more solely responsible for taking care of us than any of those other places are. Yeah. California or Los Angeles with the wildfire, LA with the fire. Of course, we sat back, we prayed for them because we couldn't see nothing like that happening to us. That's a tragedy. It's bad. We don't want to see nothing like that happen to nobody else. But what happens here, we solely have more control over than anybody else. What we don't want to see happen to nobody else, we shouldn't let happen to us by the power of us, just in general. We should be able to get together and stop a lot of the bullshit. That is just simple. While we praying for other people, we got to be actually touching actions and making sure that shit is not happening here. Everybody got to pitch in. It's a neighborhood.
We got to put the neighbor back in the hood, though. The neighbor not in the hood. You don't even know your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? I don't know my neighbors. My mama knows some of my neighbors. I know my next door neighbors. But, like, I remember when I was coming up, I knew who the neighbors was all the way down, like a mile down, because we used to walk to school. Yep. There was a store down there. Yep. And when you walk into school, you pass by all the other kids. Yep. As they coming out the door, and y'all meet up, and the parents meet up because they all walking their kids to school, and everybody know each other.
Played outside.
Kids played outside with each other. Nowadays, there is no neighbor in the hood.
Cell phone, that video game, them tablets. It got them kids spaced off. They in the house. They don't want to talk to you. Like, get away
don't
from
want to talk to other kids.
None of that.
I ain't never seen kids that don't want to talk to other kids.
You know what?
I used to get excited when I seen another kid come because it's like a camaraderie. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We both kids.
You know an item that's not popular that was very popular when I was growing up? Bicycles. Bicycles were a thing.
Skates.
I'm talking about every summer, bikes went up and up and up and up. And I'm talking about as I was growing up, they were making different styles. They were still into different styles. Now it's still them same styles as bikes. It's really not no new ones from what I've seen coming up as a kid because it was a thing. It was something that if you made it, you know what I'm saying? You made it good, you put some money into you made money off of it. Nowadays, the price it's costing you to make a bike is probably not worth it because supply and demand is not a hot item. So you're going to spend all this money to make multiple bikes. Nobody's buying. You got a certain set price rate because this is what's going to get you your money back. You almost got to give them away to sell them. Who's buying them for real? Now the thing is almost electric bikes. And that's not even for kids.
Lazy.
That's for motherfuckers that's grown going to work. Got them? I don't see no kids with them for real.
Excuse me.
The e-bikes is grown motherfuckers. So, it's just, I understand timing is different. And you ain't got to go and teach your kid what was, 80s, how to live in the 80s, because they ain't going for that shit anyway. But the thing is to just, I feel like certain things we go back and we introduce to our kids because a certain moment in our life when this was instilled to us, it was etched in a stone in a way. This was something that you gonna never forget. So it was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna show my kid this. Whether whether it took for you to get grown and show it to him, or whether it was something you thought about before you even had your kid. You like, you something that I can't wait. When I had kids, I know it's this for sure. I'm gonna take my kids to this. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit etched in stone with you that you knew that you was gonna share this with your kid. That don't mean that you live in this time. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you have to do this. I'm just showing you how it was, what I did. Mm-hmm. You may like this. Motherfuckers are skating is Olympic. That's some shit you can do in Olympics. Ice skating. That's an Olympic type. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So the thing is, you can take this shit to the next level, especially if it's something that was in your family. You know what I'm saying? Something that's it's in your bloodline. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's it's just generational for you. You know what I'm saying? It's something that just happens for you. Wrestling, shit like that, like wrestling. You listen, check this. You get grown. You know what I'm saying? You look at all the older wrestlers. Yeah, it look like all of them, drug addicts and all this and all that. Wrestling is another Olympic
Hogan
sport.
look funny, man. But yeah.
Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Something you can do in college. You can get a full ride to college for wrestling.
Yeah.
It's just things that's outlets for you that people abuse later, and it may look bad because the people that are abusing it are the people that you see. Those are the people that are televised. That's the media. Those are the big ones. You know, the college ones, you may see them here and there. The Olympic ones, you see them here and there. Olympics come around, once every 4 years? So you see them here and there. You don't really see them like that in high school. The ones that you see, you like, oh, man. But that really gives you a full ride. That gives you a ride. You can ride a wrestling wave and create a career and live life.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, they ain't nothing but actors.
That's it. That's all you are. You started off an actual athlete. So you're an athletic actor. You got 2 skills, actually. Now you learn to have 2 skills. Because you still a wrestler. You still have to perform wrestling moves. You still have to look like a wrestler. But you got to still act.
Right.
That's why you see wrestlers in movies. It only goes hand to hand, you know, so, you know, that's the thing.
Moving right along.
But
at the same time, speaking of kids, Rihanna's pregnant. 3rd baby.
I love that for her.
I do too.
I love that what she did was.
I'm proud of her.
I love that for her. I'm a little jealous. I love that for her. I'm a little jelly. But that's okay.
Jealous? Why? Like, because you wanted her to be your girlfriend?
Everybody loves Rihanna. Rihanna is from Barbados. Everybody loves Rihanna.
She got A$AP Rocky.
Listen,
straight.
she like black niggas clearly, is what she's saying.
Okay, but she already got hers though.
Yeah, all right, okay. That's what you thought. Okay, but anyway,
she stuck by this nigga through that trial, and she got 3 babies by him. That's what she know. That's what she telling us. Now, why they ain't got married yet? I don't know. He probably I don't know.
That's the thing. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her.
My business.
She obviously got that can't pull out of, because he cannot pull out that motherfucker. But
he probably don't want to.
I mean,
why would you want to?
She got that can't pull out of. I mean, obviously that's cool. She got that can't pull out of though, and I love that for her. And I ain't gonna say him, more for her, but I guess for him too, but more for her.
Are you a hater?
I'm not hating. I'm telling what I love. I love that for her. I just you know, it's just a thing. Everybody loves Rihanna. And I feel like she is
that's my dog.
I ain't gonna say the perfect. She is like what I thought that how it's supposed to be. You young, you have your fun, you make your money, whatever, boom. Your man comes in, he basically takes the big roles in to let you lay back, sit back, chill, where you got your own already, but even if that you don't have to indulge in nothing, even if that was to go, because then he's, you know what I'm saying? And now we can have a football team right now. Like, we can push out 11 of these motherfuckers back to back if you want, you know what I'm saying? And she with it. Like, she ain't body snapping back every time. You know what I'm saying? She with it. She ain't. I love it.
She got $1 billion.
I love it.
If her body didn't snap back every time, and she's barely 30, I'll be looking at her like she was crazy.
I mean, yeah.
Not a million, a billion.
Might as well.
So, yeah, I'm happy for her though. You know, and I'm happy for ASAP Rocky as well. He's, you know, free. He ain't locked up.
Absolutely.
She stood by him. That's her man, and she's gonna stick beside him, and did. And I'm proud of her, and I'm happy for them. So, I wanted to.
Big ups to them on that.
It's not right. You know, it was something else I wanted to talk about. Dagnabbit. Oh, that one thing that was on here. It was two, because it was one about the money. So don't you forget that one. But I want to say this one before I forget. So there's this thing floating around on Facebook or whatever. The picture missing, but I know the scenario, so I'm just say the scenario. So, okay, here's the scenario, right? And here's the scenario. So, a girl and her guy stops at her best friend's house. You know, they all cool or whatever. And they about to get ready to do something, whatever. So the girl calls her best friend, like, yeah, we on the way. So open the door or whatever. So when her and her man get to her best friend's house, they go into the best friend's house. The best friend come out the bedroom with these little bitty shorts on and a tank top, no bra, titties basically just hanging out, ass hanging out, whatever. No robe, no nothing. So the best friend tell her man to go back to the car, and then commits to telling her friend, like, dog, what is you doing? You could have put some clothes on. You knew he was coming. And the best friend like, dog, this is my house. I don't gotta put on no damn clothes. You know what I'm saying? What is you talking about? So basically, I want you guys to comment in the live chat down below in the replay or whatever on YouTube, Spotify, leave us an email, whatever. Who do you think is right? The friend with the boyfriend or the best friend whose house it was? Now, T-Double, I'm going to ask you, who do you think was right? Do you think the best friend should have put some clothes on as let's say, if you was the boyfriend or whatever? Would you have been looking at your best friend like...
I think that I understand it's her house, but... females know what they doing, right? I seen the picture, and I seen her body. Females know their body. The shorts was coochie cutters. They was, to be exact, they were like the legging shorts, and they were almost the same color as her skin. And I feel like, so it was a whole, the whole thing, right? The shorts, same color as her skin, so it was like a throw off. They were so tight that the features showed so crazy that it was like, you could almost look at her for the first time and mistake her for not having no bottoms on. And the t-shirt was very tight with no bra on, so you seen direct, right? My thing is, okay, at least if you're going to have that on, at least throw something over the top of it like a robe. You know what I'm saying? And your robe ain't got to be down to your ankles or something. It can be to your knees. You know what I'm saying? Throw on at least a robe to at least your knees, because this is something that you going to wear when you want attention. Because if you didn't want...
I mean, but even if you just around your house lounging, chilling, not that you want no attention because ain't nobody else here but you and him. I mean, but you. You know what I'm saying? And you might not want no attention. You're just trying to be comfortable. But once you know my dude is coming...
That's what I'm saying.
Now it's time for you to put something on because you know it's this going to call...
outfit.
And even if he, you know... Even if he don't... Even if he is a loyal man, he's still a man. At the end of the day, he's going to be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? with you dressed like that. That's like he don't want to be around his blood sister dressed like that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If my little brother, I have a brother 7 years younger than me. If my little brother at my house, I'm not just about to be walking around my house with what that picture had on. And that's my brother. I raised him. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely not going to have that on if my sister bringing her husband over. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That's not cool. It was wrong, and she was wrong for catching the attitude at her sister for checking her. You know what I'm saying? And no, and if you felt like it was cool for you to have that on, God forbid if I would have had to send my man over there for something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no telling what you would do, because you off. For real. You off. And you friend is questionable.
Yeah, that's about. No, you were saying something else about
friend of me.
A money situation.
Now, the money situation was okay. So, however, I loaned somebody $5,000, right? And no, I'm sorry. I loaned them $500, right? And then they took forever to pay me back. I had to like pull teeth, hound them. Finally, I had to do like the damn creditors do and offer them a settlement. Like, all right, dog, I know you going through hard times. It's been 6-7 months. You still ain't been able to pay my money, so just instead of the $500, just go ahead and give me $100. And, you know, we'll chalk the rest up because I know you on hard times, but I got something I need to do. I need this $100 right now. So, you like, all right, I'm going to try to borrow it from somebody, or the person. They like, I'm going to try to borrow it from somebody, and I'm going to cash app it to you or whatever. So, the next day, you wake up to a cash app that's got $5,000 cash app. And a whole bunch of messages from them, like 30 calls and 20 messages. Like, oh my God, I made a mistake and sent you $5,000 instead of $500. I was gonna send you the whole $500, but girl, that ain't even my money. I need you to send me that $5,000 back, please, or at least send me $4,500 of it back. First of all, no, it was $3,000. You loaned your person $3,000. You lent this person $3,000. Told them they could just give you $1,000 back, but instead of giving you the $1,000, they sent you $5,000. And you like, what? So do you give them $2,000 back and keep your $3,000 that they owed you from the start? Do you give them $4,000 back and keep the $1,000 that you had negotiated with them? Or do you not send them shit back because they obviously trying to play you?
Me personally, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. This is me, and when I say I'm real reasonable, I'm probably one of the most understanding people. You could tell me, man, listen, bro, I fucked up. Shit, my fish drowned in the grass, and my motherfucking gate fell on my house, and I gotta fix my roof. I'm gonna be like, I understand, right? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I'm the most understanding person.
No, the fuck he don't understand. I'm right here to be like, no, the fuck we don't understand. Where the fuck is our money?
I'm the most understanding person that you know, right? So the thing is this. When I feel like you played me and told me this all you got after I tried to negotiate, and you took the negotiation down, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and tried to say, all right, Womb, I'm gonna just give you this, and you fucked around, so you lied to me about how much money that you had. You tried to play me out my cheese and then not give me my money that I at least gave you back. I at least let you borrow. You tried to play me out of that at the very minimum. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna take 3,000 out that bitch. I'm taking what you owe me. And I'm thinking about, I'm heavily thinking about, cause how you fucking play with me, how you tried to little boy me, and then and now you really got the money you really been sitting on. You could have just paid me and I gave it. I'm really thinking about if I'm gonna send you this back or not, cause I'm probably about to keep all this shit. So don't ask me to ever borrow no money if you don't plan on paying it back. If you fuck around, fuck up, I'm keeping all. I'm probably, but the guilt, the nice nigga in me, cause I ain't gonna say the guilt. The nice nigga in me probably gonna be like, bro, go ahead and get them back the rest. Them niggas already was. You feel me? You got your shit. At least you got everything that you get. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you loaned out. You ain't have to take no pay cut.
It's been 6 months. For me, especially after what you tried to pull, I'm taking at least 3,500, maybe 4 bands because I'm charging you interest. Now, the bank would charge you interest. Joe Blow on the street would have charged you interest. A loan shark, the pay they advance people. And you tried to play me so you get no special treatment. You get no friend.
When you had it already. When you had it. That's the crazy part. Because even if you didn't have
you probably got more
you know
than
you
this.
was about to get this lump sum at least and be like,
you could have gave me more than
$500.
I'll
give you all your shit.
You got
if you could just wait a little bit longer, if you could just wait, I'll give you all your shit. You know what I'm saying? It won't.
Or at the very least, you could have let me know, like, gave me an explanation or something, like, because, You know, but then I think, like, okay, what if they owed somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they owe DCE? You know what I'm saying? And they could give me all of it because they gotta pay DCE $2,500. And then you know what I'm saying?
You just tell me though. You know what I'm saying? As being a person.
That's it.
As being a person that looked out for you.
It.
If you want somebody to continue to look out for you, you feel me? If I was a nigga who looked out for you like that, no matter what the bond is, it could be a relationship. It could be I'm trying to get on and you was down bad. It could be we just cool. You could be my friend and you just down bad. And I'm like, man, my dog down bad. You know what I'm saying? And we could be opposite sex, whatever. You ain't got to flirt, none, no crazy ass shit to get this shit. Because if I'm going to give it to you, I'm going to give it to you. But if I see you down bad and I give you this shit and you like shit, all right, one thing is I got you back. I'm not going to hold you. I got you back. Okay, cool. Now, when some shit hit the fan where it's like, all right, damn, I did tell a nigga, you know what I'm saying, I'm paying him back, so I gotta at least give him, you know what I'm saying? If I can't give it everything at once, I gotta at least start giving a nigga something. If you ain't willing to at least be like, shit, negotiate, and you got the cheese, that's lame to me.
You playing.
I can't fuck with you.
You stealing, basically.
You scheming. You scheming.
Yeah, because you taking money on a false pretenses.
You scamming.
That's a damn
scam.
charge.
That's a scam.
That's a literal charge.
Yep, you scamming.
Receiving money under false pretenses. If you tell me, you know what I'm saying, you're going to pay me back, and that's the reason why I gave you the money, you know damn well have no plans to pay me back, or you don't, that's it's all.
You scamming.
Yeah. You can't go to jail.
I had a one subject I wanted to touch, man. This is another Detroit topic. I don't know what led to this. And this is why I really say people get help, man. Get help when you need it. There was a guy that I don't believe his wife was cheating or nothing. He just confessed. Maybe she was cheating. I don't know, right? I don't know exactly the whole story of why he did it. But he confessed of stabbing her with a sword. He killed this lady. He murdered her with a sword.
Unalived.
Listen, that is crucial punishment.
He was demonic. He was possessed.
That is a thing
9 times out of 10.
When we speak help, there are people that really, genuinely, but people feel like they gonna get judged. A lot of people don't want to do it. They feel like they make it look that different.
That's why it's Silence the Shame Day, because there's no shame in going to get help. There's no condemnation in Christ. It's better to go and let somebody know you having crazy, or not even necessarily crazy, but having unsettling feelings, unsettling thoughts, dangerous thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's better to go talk to somebody than to act on them, and now you done hurt somebody and you in prison. People understand you're not the only one. It's probably 9 times out of 10 hormonal or something like that. It might even be something medically wrong with you. But you scared to talk about it because you ashamed. Don't be ashamed. It's okay. We all go through stuff. I remember when I said I see how people unalive themselves, because I was going through such a hard time, and I knew I had to go talk to my doctor about it because I never had felt like this before. So something was going on, because I've been through shit my whole life, way worse than what I was going through at that time. So I'm like, this ain't right.
Sword is crazy. Is excruciating. Like, that is like, what? Like, what? That is just punishment on a different level. That is just like, I don't even like to use a knife to cut chicken bones and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the crunch, like the sound, I don't like to cut whole chuck beef because of how the blood comes out. Like, that's just you don't have no, it's no sympathy. You don't have no
soul. They lost their soul. People like that is possessed. People like that is possessed by the devil. For real. Even if it's for a split second. That's why you have to keep your mind stayed on Christ. You have to keep your mind stayed on positivity. Even if you don't call it Jesus, if you don't call it Christ. Positive energy.
Higher power.
A positive higher power. Because you can have a higher power that could send you to do something like that. It won't be Jesus. It won't be God. The God that we serve. You know what I mean? So that's why if you have your mind stay on a positive energy,
rest in peace to that.
The highest power.
Just that for sure. And prayers to our loved ones. Because that's a crazy situation. But yeah, go ahead. The highest power.
Rest in peace. No, the highest power is positive power. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit. Keep your mind stay on something positive, and then you going in the right direction. But if it's negative, if it's causing you negative thoughts, negative energy, sadness, depression, fear, doubt, none of that come from the highest power, the real, true Alpha Omega God. None of that come from him. He gives you positivity only. That's all he deal in. He don't deal in negativity. He don't even deal in it, period. So that come from God, little g, the devil. And that's not the God you want to serve. That's not the God you want to follow. That's not the God you want to even... I mean, you have to acknowledge him, acknowledge your enemy so you can know how to counterattack off of him. You know what I'm saying? So you can see him before he comes. But other than that, don't give him no play in your ride.
Absolutely not.
Just don't give him no play in your ride.
Absolutely
Give
not.
God the glory at all times, because everything that happened for a reason. Everything don't happen for a reason. It's all for your good and God's glory.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Period.
Listen, so also, during a time that, not even switching curves, this kind of is switching curves, but not to go long. We can go right back. Just now that I'm thinking about it, to throw this in, comments are very important.
Yes.
Because we're going to also run it back again. The winner will be announced coming up soon. Very soon.
Yeah.
We gotta get some stuff adjusted. There will be a winner.
Let me see, because I need to announce a winner for my channel.
Okay.
Two.
Okay.
Because I told my channel.
She got 2 announcements.
I wanted to give them a favorite.
Shout out to her channel for going up like that.
like auntie. I am your favorite colorful auntie.
Right.
If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, Jenn Checking In TV, okay. I love y'all who have already subscribed.
If you hear from there,
yes, if you hear from there, big ups to you. Thank you so much for watching Time to Talk It Out podcast.
Absolutely.
Okay,
big ups to you.
Shout out to all 151. Subscribe to Jenn Checking In TV. We on the road to 500 subscribers. We on the road to 3,000 watch hours this year. So come on, y'all. Right now,
making big moves.
I got 40 watch hours. So I need y'all to watch my shit way more.
Yeah, we making big
but
moves.
I'm putting more content up. Yeah, so go watch some of my old videos. Laugh, leave me a comment, whatever.
Absolutely.
It's all great to put me on the algorithm.
Absolutely.
Same for the Time to Talk It Out podcast channel, which you see us live right now. You can go watch all 12 of our previous episodes, okay? Please, last but definitely not least, Life of T-Double goes up, okay? Food reviews. Look at him. Look, what?
Check it out.
You know,
it'll be a lot of different stuff. I will.
Y'all see how fan he is.
I got some new stuff up and coming for my page. We're better to announce it, but here, you know what I'm saying? On Time to Talk It Out. I got some more stuff coming. Football season coming.
Yes.
I will be doing sports betting. I'm going to throw out sports betting in there. I will start doing reactions to football moments. And then there will be more food reviews, and I will be doing way more cooking coming up. So it's a lot more to look for on my channel. I've been a little bored lately. I've been boring with y'all lately. But I got some stuff coming up. So
that's hard. Don't do you.
Stay tuned.
Is not boring. Do not talk about my travel bag.
I've been boring my people a little lately, but you know what? I got something for y'all. I'm trying to keep some heat coming. When I get this y'all gonna see me playing. Wait till y'all see me. Like, it's for real. So stay tuned for real. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't subscribed already,
all 3 channels. All four, including
Travel Bags.
Time to Talk It Out and Travel Bags is 4. Yes.
Cruise coming up for Travel Bags. You know what I'm saying?
Coming up for Travel Bags.
Check that out.
Yes.
If you ever been to Temptation Resort, listen.
Leave us a comment.
Shout out Temptation Resort. We've never been.
We coming.
We want to know. If you've been, we want to know, how was your experience?
Have you ever been to Desire Resorts? Okay, if you've been there, let us know. Was there any of us there on Desire Resort? Or is it all these wonderful people? Are there any beautiful people, or is it all wonderful people at the Desire Resort?
You know what I'm saying?
Temptation Resort. What's the percentage? If you've been, please leave us a comment, okay?
And you know, comments are a good thing here. So
yeah, so I wanna shout out my favorite comment on my Jenn Checking In TV.
We starting off with her Jenn Checking In. TV.
My favorite comment. And it's funny because I'm glad that they did it because they just made it. Now where is it at?
Yeah, see. What's funny is I didn't do that on my channel, but I did get a couple I actually got a couple random comments that I kind of liked it. So I guess maybe I don't know. We'll try that later on down the line. We probably won't do comments. I'll probably do shares or something like that.
Let me see if I can just find it like this.
But we will get very active on Life of T-Double. So it's gonna be a lot of things you don't want to miss. It's gonna be a lot I'm translating. I want to feel like to a lot of long videos. I've done a lot of shorts. I'm going to keep shorts in there, but I'm translating to a lot of long videos with my channel. And what I want to do is just kind of give you guys a difference of short and long on multiple videos. Some videos you may not want to sit and watch. You may just want, you know what I'm saying, the greasy part. So I'm going to try to give you guys multiple aspects of videos. So be on the lookout for longer videos that comes with shorts. No, go ahead.
See, because I just found out that shorts are doing me justice. I don't know why or how, but I've been getting more views and new subscribers, new viewers from my shorts than my long form videos.
But she don't know. Oh, we know. Don't we all know? You know, just look at her. But okay, go ahead. Continue.
So sweet. No, but I'm for real. Because I don't know. Like,
I mean, it's just like that.
The shorts, I guess they just like, people watching more shorts, I think, though. Like on their phones and stuff, and like they'll be like, "Oh, I might want to watch a long form of her because she funny enough in the short or whatever."
And we always looking for people that make merch. We always looking for people that make merch.
Yeah, because we looking to get some more merch. Like I need a jacket. I need a jacket with
We need hoodies.
Jackets, hoodies and jackets, t-shirts. I want a dress for this crew. Like we need a lot. We need them cards made up.
Yeah, we
so
need merch.
We need a lot.
If you into, if that's what you do, share this with somebody.
I think we might be able to get some cards off Etsy though. Honestly, I'm gonna have to check into that.
Well, I mean, but
this
like,
month.
Comments are good. Who's ever here for comments? But if you know somebody with merch, you know what I'm saying, tag them or. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. Yeah. We're looking for merch. We got events coming that we want certain things for.
Yeah, I think we need a new logo.
If you feel like you can make us a logo that is very catchy.
Yeah, and just more like personalized to us.
If you
know what I'm saying?
If you can design us a logo, we're gonna do a logo design contest, right? We're gonna throw this in.
I'm just saying, a logo design, at least with the contest. If you know
somebody that designs logos, or if you yourself does them. If you can design us a logo, you know the name, you know the host. We would just like it to just say time to talk it out with Jenn checking in, T-Double. You know what I'm saying? As the host. Whatever you feel fits after that as far as background. Maybe you want to throw another slogan in, certain pictures or whatever you want to, you know, if you're a designer, design. You know, we want you to have.
I don't know about all that.
We want you to have an open mind. This is the thing.
Y'all don't get no free to just come up with no slogan now.
I mean, maybe if they feel like they want to throw something, slogan in there that we say. You know what I'm saying? Something that's.
Okay. So they might just come up with anything.
No, something that works. I don't think that people are gonna do that.
I'm just
something
saying.
That works in the saying, a slogan that they may feel like, oh, y'all should say this, or cause y'all say that, y'all should put that in there.
Because if we,
just be creative, right?
Yeah.
This is the idea. Be creative. Nothing really has a ceiling as far as, you know what I'm saying, how it goes, as far as the design. You know what I'm saying? Use your creativeness, and give us a good logo. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the logo design we're gonna give that. Let's do 2 months with that. We're gonna promote that for a very long time. Let's do 2 months with that. So with this being the very first week in May. Okay, May, right. So let's do July. First.
Last week in July.
Last, okay, right, last, because that's the whole, because I was about to say first week in August then. Let's do that.
Yeah, because we can first week in August because August 3rd is the event.
Right.
And we can choose on that day.
We can choose the logo because we will already have ours on the banner. Right, let's do that. So
but no, because we want to have the new logo on the stuff that we buy.
We're not getting a new logo until probably the day of the event. So that's gonna be the thing why it's not on nothing, because it's gonna be brand new. That's when the winner is gonna be picked. It's gonna be brand new.
So I think we should pick before that so that we can put the logo on the tablecloth and the banner.
It's too late. That banner can't be made in that quickness amount of time.
Who said that?
It's already in the process of being made. That's the thing. It's already it's already, the final cut is already being made. Pretty much all the material is bought for it to be made. It'll probably be done the end of this week.
Oh, okay.
It's already, and that's why I was saying that. Because it'll be in the process of being made. Because the thing is, that's the logo that was done that we own anyway. And it's not, it's not going to be a fast turnaround with that, is what I was told. And it's also being sent from a distance.
Okay.
This isn't,
local.
We're not working with a local on this specific. I will certainly shout this person out when that time comes. But the banner should be here before the event, which is not too much far, but kinda a little bit, because it's real. It's kind of big, you know what I'm saying? It's long, kind of, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a little work. And the thing is, it's just not fully in the working yet, but all the material and the outlay is done now. So it's gonna get in the working after this weekend. It's gonna be fully in the works, like being printed out, everything put together, and then after that it'll be sent to us, and then we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll get a look at it. You guys will get a preview. But I feel like that's why the announcement of the new banner should be on that day.
So I mean, we'll just use both of them. They both ours.
Right, they will both be ours, but if we have time to put the new one on, you know what I'm saying, on stuff, then that's fine. But the thing is, it has to at least be made out. It has to be picked. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that takes time. That's what I was thinking. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well. I'm just say, matter of fact, I changed my mind. I'm going to announce the winner of my contest on my channel. Let's pick the winner of our contest.
Now she just, see how she did y'all. She had y'all all hyped up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying you gave me a chance to think, so I changed my mind. It's okay. They can always go check it out on Jenn Checking In TV. I'll have the video in this description. It'll be easy to find. So let's pick one for our channel.
It will be easy to find, but that wasn't. You had the people hyped up. That's all I was saying. You know
they did cool. Even better. That mean they gonna go to Jenn Checking In TV.
Y'all agree with me? Yeah. She had y'all.
Don't be like that, y'all. Come on now.
She had y'all hyped up. I thought.
Go to Jenn Checking In TV.
I just knew. I was waiting to see. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure out, because I honestly, y'all probably like, you know already. I really don't know. And I was
I'm talking about on my channel.
Right. I didn't know who the winner was. That's all I was ready too.
Oh.
I thought you was about to say who it was. I don't know who it is.
Okay, so good. Even better. So that means you got to watch my video.
But see, you said you were about to tell us here.
And I changed I'm a woman. I have the right to change my mind.
That's why. See, you know what? All right. That's why. We ain't listening to what you saying no more. We ain't listening to you.
It's like that?
Yeah, we just gotta go ahead and just not listen no more.
Okay.
That's how we
I'll be
gotta.
quiet. You tell us the winner of Time Talking Out comment contest.
We're gonna find that out on Jenn Checking In TV too. That's where the winner's gonna be announced. We announcing all the winners on Jenn Checking In.
All right. Okay. I'm saying we was talking about something totally different, and I really felt like that didn't even. I shouldn't even have brought that up.
I don't. I honestly don't. I have to go back. I don't know all the comments, so it wouldn't even be fair.
That's why we've been looking right now.
Right.
Just like I just looked.
I gotta go and look at them all specifically from everywhere. I seen some of them, but I know it's some I missed, and that's why I gotta go back and see. Let me see. Let me see to be exact, because I know it was some that I missed, and because I don't think there's none on YouTube.
No,
I know I would have seen that if there was any comments there. So I'm sure that the ones that I know about are going to be on here.
Y'all, we love y'all, first of all. And we really appreciate y'all for watching on all platforms. We really would like to get the Time to Talk It Out YouTube channel up to 500 subscribers. So if you watching us on Facebook right now, if you listening on Spotify or anything other than YouTube, be a doll. Go on to the Time to Talk It Out YouTube channel and subscribe. Watch the rest of this video. Like it, because it helps us with the algorithm, and we want to grow the YouTube channels as well as all the rest of the platforms. But y'all know how it is. It's slow. It's harder building a YouTube audience, especially for black YouTubers. So if you support black businesses, if you support black podcasts, if you support black YouTubers, please go ahead and like, share, subscribe to this channel. Okay? And we really appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. At all times. Absolutely. That's the thing. Appreciation is heavy over here. This is a space of love. A safe space.
And I really... Well, I'm gonna let T-Double...
No, go ahead. Do your thing, because I'm looking for comments. Because this is one of the ones I didn't finish because I had 93. It was so many. And I was just like, man, the people that I love so much, we love you guys. Y'all just was here, just showing out.
Period.
And this is why...
Let's pick one and stand out.
Right. This is why this is kind of hard.
One you like totally agree with, or
right,
even if it's one you totally disagree with, and it's just so funny. If it, whatever is make it your favorite, it don't have to be because you agree with it.
It's a couple of them that I stand out because I agree, because we were talking. At this moment, we were talking something that I love, and this person chimed in, and there were a couple comments that I just love because it was relatively kind of different for this person to kind of know what they were saying, and they said a couple things that stood out to me. But we were talking about the Johnny Manziel and the Shador Sanders little deal. My pick personally was Vicki Vallencourt. But there, like I said, there were a couple of comments.
That's my dog.
You know, it was like, that's good that you know that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, wow. But you know, that was me.
So she won. The other comments was runners up because he said there was a couple of. Is that what you're saying?
No, I said there were a couple comments that she had that I liked. There was more than one.
Oh, but she for sure won.
Right. For me, yeah.
That's my daughter. I ain't had nothing to do with this. I didn't have nothing to do with this.
Right, that was my pick. Now I thought you had your own.
I do.
Oh,
I just wanted everybody to know that I didn't have nothing to do with him picking her.
No.
Like,
no. Shout out to.
Okay, I love her. Like, that's been my friend for years. Almost like, what, 21 years now? Dang, we old. Anyways, we good. We seasoned out. We're seasoned. Autumn chickens, okay? Summer chickens. Yeah, because it be summer all the time now. Yes, I'm a seasoned summer chicken.
Yeah, you know, y'all just gotta stay tuned in. You know what I'm saying? We'll be running. We'll do a one comment, or you know, we'll do a comment special probably every month. You guys are more so, once you see it, you'll understand that it's real. There's gift cards behind it or whatnot.
Yes.
The show appreciation. Because we appreciate you guys tuning in, whether the comment is late, whether it's during the show, even if it's afterwards, if it's during, you're watching pre-recorded, we still will reply. We still reply to pre-recorded comments. It doesn't matter. But just to let you know that every comment is heard, every voice is heard, every comment matters to us. We listen to all you guys. So
absolutely, and appreciate.
Absolutely. So just stay
y'all.
tuned.
Just want you to know.
You know, give us a little time, and we will just have things coming up. A lot of things set up in a way, in the making. We giving back in every way. Far as Thanksgiving, there may be a food drive that we may do. That's in the works. That was a total. It was something that was just thought up on that it hasn't been put in the works yet. So, but that's something new that I'm bringing to the table to you guys tonight. Nobody knew about this.
Cause I'm like, I like that idea though.
During Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
We may be doing Time to Talk It Out, maybe sponsoring a food drive, you know. To where what we will do is we would probably cook the food, and you know, for the people who just love, you know what I'm saying, to want to help, just who support us, everything that we do, we will cook the food, and you guys can help us come out and serve it up. We'll do a setup somewhere, and you guys could come out and help us serve it up to the people. We'll try to set up somewhere where it's like in the area where the homeless are, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If we do a couple of deliveries, you know what I'm saying, guys want to put their hand in and help out, you know, that would be very cool. If you guys just want to come out and hang out for support, that's cool as well. If you guys just know some people that you feel like, hey, yo, you know what? This is an area that you should do it in, where this is where it's a lot of homeless traffic, or this is where needy, you know what I'm saying? This would work in this area. If you just know some people, let us know. Comment down below. It's gonna be a movement. We don't have an exact count exactly on how much it would probably serve, how many people will probably serve, or the exact rundown. It may already be prepackaged, so but you guys could still lend a hand in to help us package it up into the carry-out container, staple them up, and bag them up. So it already may be prepackaged. Instead of having the food outside serving, we'll just have it outside already in containers maybe. Like I said, there isn't a layout for it. This is just another event after the book bag giveaway. We're going to come up with events after events after events. So just stay tuned, you know what I'm saying, for more. You guys will know.
And be a beacon of light, right?
Absolutely.
Be a beacon of light, be a safe space, be entertainment, be informational.
Absolutely.
Health, wealth, beauty, entertainment, sports, travel. That's what we do. It's a lot. But we are a one-stop shop. You know what I'm saying? And all those industries are billion-dollar industries. And we are all doing pretty good. So we can help others, the less fortunate. And so we also have, nonprofits and nonprofit goals and aspirations. It's not selfish in any way. It's just completely to serve. Now, of course, some of the things that we do to serve, we expect to get paid for. As far as me doing hair, him going to work every day at work, cooking, that's serving. You know what I mean? We expect to get paid for that. But like this that we do, giving information, giving entertainment, the events that we put on, we're not getting paid for that. We're actually investing the money that we're making at the other job into this. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So that we can be a beacon of light, like we said, so that we can show just a little bit of what the Lord has done for us on this platform that He has blessed us with. Because at the end of the day, the enemy can do whatever he want to try to do on Beyonce's internet, but at the end of it all, God got it all. Okay? He got his hand in it all, and he running the show, period. I don't care. The devil is a loser and a liar.
That's it.
So that's what we come to represent. Victory. And we come to show, be a mirror, and so that the devil can see that you is a liar and a loser, because regardless to what, they blessed. And they being a blessing to others. You know what I mean? I don't want to forget this. I don't want to forget talking about this. The update on London Thomas. This lady went to jail, y'all. I believe her son is outside, though. And he the one who was having a relationship with her.
And I believe, listen, I believe what they say about this, but allegedly she's supposed to be there because what she knows or something, like she lied about information.
I'm gonna tell you what specifically she lied about. She told them that she saw London leave out the front door alive and well.
Yeah.
And that was a lie.
That was a lie. So I allegedly she has something to do with it. That's what I believe, right?
Or she know her son do, and she don't want to get, which is understandable. I mean, let's be for real.
Up. Yeah.
I mean, that's your son. You don't know what to do. Your first instinct is to protect your baby at all costs. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to laugh for or about anything, it's your baby.
Yeah.
So I'm not condoning it. You know what I mean? I don't know what I would do in that situation.
Mama in that situation, he ain't right for taking this.
For doing it, yeah,
baby.
like girl.
And I feel like that's what it's about. You couldn't handle. It's something that people want something. People want stuff that they can't handle. You want a model looking, a female that looks good. You want her to twerk for you and twerk online, and you want niggas to like her. As soon as it happens, you mad at her. It's weird. People can't handle what they like, and that y'all gotta calm down, man.
That's so true. That's so true.
That's very true.
That's so true.
The thing is, I feel like I understood. It took one time, one situation for a person to ask me when I explained what I like, and the person asked me, so when we out, like, basically what you like, I can just be that when we out. And to an extent, what I said, it was like, yeah, but then it was like, no. And that's why I feel like now what I say, either I can accept it or I edit it too, And
I'm sorry, run that back. What you like?
I explained to her what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically,
as far as in a woman.
In a woman, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of.
You feel like she pretended to be that?
No. I feel like what it was is like what I said is not something that she really wanted to do for real in a relationship. So it was basically like, okay, that's what you like? Like, basically like you kind of like a motherfucker to just be kind of out here, kind of like, that's what you like? You know what I'm saying? And I really had to reevaluate kind of what I was saying.
Because I'm confused. I'm sorry.
So basically, because I was just saying the kind of motherfucker at the time that I was saying that I liked was basically like almost open relationship type of motherfucker. Like you can be with me and you know what I'm saying, nigga pull up on you and you want to say something to him like shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But then I had to realize...
You wanted it to just be so honest.
Right, but I had to realize, like, respect levels. You know what I'm saying?
People were taking it wrong.
It's respect levels to this shit. Like, if I'm bringing you out on some shit, like, I don't care. Like, you can tell me, I talk to other people. That's fine, right? I'm taking you out tonight. You know what I'm saying? Your time tonight is with me. We already scheduled this. Your time tonight is with me.
Right.
So we going out, whatever. You may see somebody you might have spent, you know what I'm saying, spent last week with. You may have told him coming up, you going to spend some time with him coming up. None of that has to do with this time right here.
Right.
I'm not saying don't do you. Silently text that nigga later on.
Right.
Go in the bathroom. Look, I got to go to the bathroom. Go text him in the bathroom. Yeah, I see you, but I'm with somebody. Nigga, I'll call you tomorrow. My time is my time, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to learn how I was saying shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying it wrong. I wasn't telling you not to.
The thing is, look, what Glow say? You got to bear with me, babe. I ain't used to a real nigga.
Yeah.
That's some real nigga shit that bitches is not used to. They don't know how to take it, deal with it. What?
I mean, shit, it's a lot of real shit that females say that put on niggas that niggas don't know what to do. That's what had niggas.
Think I don't know?
That's what had niggas breaking their household because this nigga didn't even know that you just could have been real. He ain't never even heard no shit like this. He like, wait, what? She said she still going. If I just say, well, he don't even know. He stuck for real. He still feel like he got a lie.
Because that's really what he want to do.
Still feel like he got a lie.
That's really what he want to do though. That's why.
Let me see that.
Because you can have you can have a female that's
I'm with the one
and willing to be
down with all that
with you, but she just like, you know, I don't want you to have sex with nobody by yourself. Shit
behind my back.
Behind my back. You know what I'm saying?
Even if I'm sitting there watching, like shit, you know what I'm saying? Just bring that shit. Bring it to me, you feel me?
I'm willing. Yeah. I just want to be there. And if she ain't willing, then if that chick that you pursuing is not willing, then she ain't for you unless you ain't really totally committed to us.
Or unless you lying to her.
I mean, if you lying to her, I mean...
That's why she got it here and didn't agree with it.
That's between you and her, and that's where you fucked up at, and that's on you.
Fucked up.
But, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, I don't give a fuck if you lying to her. I would prefer you did.
Right.
But I don't want you lying to me.
It ain't no reason to.
I don't want you lying to me.
That's the main shit.
Right, because I don't want no bitch under false pretenses. You know what I'm saying? Just like I ain't trying to
lie to me, why would you go and lie to somebody else?
Just like I don't want. I mean, I would rather you lie to another bitch than to lie to me. I don't give a fuck about what you do to another bitch. Ain't no reason
to lie to nobody.
I feel
you. I feel what you're saying. I'm the last motherfucker you should be lying.
Cause how a nigga get his pussy on his own is on him. If you used to lying to bitches to get 1 or 2 night stands and that's all you really care about, I mean, that ain't great, but I mean, it's not murder, it's not rape. You lied to the bitch. It's kind of rape a little bit though, honestly, because you getting the pussy under false pretenses. You can't get money under false pretenses. You can't get property under false pretenses. You can't get goods under false pretenses. You shouldn't take people time under false pretenses. Absolutely. So you shouldn't take their sex under false pretenses.
Absolutely.
In my opinion, if you take their sex, it's like stealing it. Stealing sex is like grape. Yeah. Okay? So I don't think niggas should do that, but if you do, it's not really grape. It's really more like being a BAN, manipulator, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you just a whole ass nigga. But, you know, I wouldn't suggest our viewers do that, but if you do, as your woman, I didn't lie to the bitch. I'm just here when you get here with her. Whatever you tell her to get her here, that's between you, her, and God. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying too much of shit. I'm just finna engage in the physical. Honestly. I don't really care. Because I'm expecting you to vet this bitch. You know what I'm saying? As my husband.
See, no, because then I feel like you gonna think that they got some type of connection.
No, I'm saying, listen. I'm just saying, we being realistic. I trust you. I'm supposed to be able to trust you.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm supposed to be able to trust my husband.
Yeah, married.
I don't even care if we ain't married.
Right.
I don't even care. I don't even give a fuck. She can have you. You ain't mine anyways. Yeah. I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm the unicorn. 9 times out of 10, I came in, that's your husband. You understand what I'm saying? And you worried about whether or not he calling me on the slide. And you don't have to worry about it because I don't want him. I came here for you 9 times out of 10.
Okay. Ladies. Okay.
Just being honest. When I was on that type of time, I ain't on that type of time right now, but when I was on that type of time, I could get a nigga anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I was there for the female.
Nah, ladies, tell her don't rewind it.
No, I'm just saying. Right now, this is on reclusive, okay? I'm exclusive and reclusive. I'm straight on people. People be on some weird-ish. And when you find a happy place, I suggest you stay there and just pray there. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
When you find a happy place and a happy person, I suggest you stay there and pray there and just... We had this conversation in another episode. Throw your hands up, give it to God, close your eyes, and go for the ride. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you in a place that's unhappy, that you're being mistreated, that it's not worth your time, then don't stay there. I said when you find a happy place, a safe space, somewhere that you can work your way around and communicate and it's comfortable, you know?
This pen and this paper.
Stay there and pray there.
I was thinking about, but I didn't want to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
No,
that was my point right there.
I forgot by now because it was a minute back. But so you know what? But that's fine because it was trying. I was
about to say. I think I got a notebook right here.
I had a question that I wanted to go into, like how you went into your question that you had. I had a question that was valid.
Which question?
No, when you went into the question earlier that you had about I forget what it was about, but you know the question you asked the question, something you went into it. I should have asked then, but I wasn't hip.
That's okay, cause if you remember it, hey,
I just not
give it here.
So, okay, I got a question. Okay, this is the question. I got a scenario, should I say? It's not a question. It's a scenario. Okay.
What would you do? Type of situation?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You meet a guy. Okay. But if you're a guy, you meet a girl. For my listeners, right?
Yes.
You somewhere, Spotify, whatever. You're not saying you just listening. Yeah. But for my YouTubers, you watching. Guy, girl. It's for everybody.
We love y'all.
Okay, so. You meet a person at the bar. Boom.
Excuse me.
Or your hangout spot. You go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? You hanging out.
The gas station.
Wherever church, you meet a person. Boom. They catch your interest. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Now, you guys been dating maybe, let's say about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Now, you grown, you adults. So, you may touch, you know what I'm saying, about personals, but ain't no grown person really introducing. You ain't really introducing nobody. You know what I'm saying? You may see my brother here and there, or her sister there and there, her cousin, somebody that she hang with that's in her family, that's if that happens. So you may see one or two here, you know what I'm saying, after about 6 months. First 6 months, y'all just date. Nothing. Y'all may meet up, date. You know what I'm saying? Next 6 months starts to turn a little bit exclusive. Y'all start to exclusively dating. People know now y'all having sex. So family reunion comes up. You get invited. Now, you hear about a family reunion going on in your family, but you ain't really putting 2 to 2 together because you know what I'm saying? You just hearing it. But you get invited to an event. Let's say you get invited to an event, you don't even know where you're going. You hear about a family reunion coming up on this same day, so you like, man, I ain't going where you know what I'm saying? I don't really be around my family like that anyway, so I ain't about to go to no family reunion. I'm straight. I'm gonna go and chill with baby. You know what I'm saying? Baby invite me to this little event. It's a surprise.
Okay.
She surprised you, she or he, surprise you by taking you to a family reunion where you see your family. Meaning that you and this person is related somehow. Y'all cousins in a way, you know.
Second, third cousin, some shit like that. Oh my God.
And y'all them had intercourse, been dating.
Oh my God.
Exclusively for at least 6 months, you know what I'm saying? But total, y'all been dating for a year. What do you do? How do you break this off? Do you just not say shit and be like, look, you keep it between y'all, like, look, I'm straight. We can't tell nobody this, but we also can't never fuck around.
Everybody already know, right? You already
they see y'all together. They see y'all together, but when they tell y'all, like, y'all family, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean you really let them know how exclusive y'all been. You feel me? Like, so I'm feeling like...
I'm stopping. I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to stop having sex with this person because this is my cousin. This is gross. At this point.
That's definitely a thing that's gross.
I just got to stop having sex with them. Of course.
Yeah, that's...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's number one.
But then, like, that's about to be my dog. I feel like after that, of course we finna stop. But after that, that's finna be my favorite cousin. You know what I'm saying? And we finna laugh about that shit and be like, talk about each other. Like, I feel like we finna Eminem each other. But we not gonna let nobody else talk about us. We're not gonna let nobody else fuck with us. That's my cousin. That's my family. I feel like now we even more family. It wasn't our fault. We ain't know. I mean, it's nasty. It's fucked up. But I done been through worse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And once I know, I'ma stop. And I'ma just that's still gonna be my family. Like, that's still gonna be my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like. And we probably have to get some therapy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, y'all family. Y'all family, and it just fucked up that y'all had to fan out that way because motherfuckers don't come to family reunions. Because motherfuckers don't see each other other than family reunions. And I feel like that's a good thing to segue into. We need to be more involved with our family, especially us black people. We need to be more family-oriented. More family reunions, more family events in between family reunions, other than funerals.
Gatherings, right.
We need to introduce our kids to their family. Because, like, right now, I ain't even gonna lie, my daughter ain't been to a family reunion in about 3-4 years. She could have a cousin going to her school right now. She wouldn't even know. And we wouldn't know.
What's crazy is they could probably be best friends, like... You almost know
that's the happened.
Supposed to be your family.
One of her choir members ended up being related to us through my Uncle Lee.
It's almost like you know who's supposed to be your family, how y'all cling. Like, that's how you make people your family that's not your family. You like the way we cling, we supposed to be family. And I feel like that's how, if you
sometimes the whole time you might be family for real. Because people don't be knowing.
You might be.
Especially back in the 50s and 60s. Niggas had families around the corner. Motherfuckers didn't even have telephones in the house half the time. So you have it be 3 blocks around the corner and your granddaddy got a whole nother bitch with a whole nother 2 kids.
He got a whole family.
Okay, and that's your cousin, that's your brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of people who go through that. So, yeah, I would definitely stop having sex with my cousin. Like, I'm not Kevin Gates. Yeah. But I would still be cool with my cousin, though. And like I said, we'll laugh. We'll probably be closer type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm married... when I get married, because I'm not married, but when I get married, you know what I'm saying, I would have to disclose that to my to my husband. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully...
So, before it even got that far, right, you say, you gonna be cool. What if he tried to push back on you like, shit, like, yeah, I know.
Then I'll have to cut him off. If he try to fuck me still, you saying?
Yeah, like I'm
gonna have to cut him off.
Like I know we found out we family, but let's have the whole time.
Then I'm gonna have to cut him off. Cause I'm not fucking you no more, and then you might try to take it, and I'm gonna have to kill you. Yeah. So I mean, I'll have to unalive you. So I'm gonna just have to cut my cousin off.
Yeah, that's over with. Yeah, absolutely. Moral of the story, man. Introduce yourself.
I pray with him. You know what I'm saying? Try to break that curse, you know what I'm saying? Ask God for forgiveness, because we ain't supposed to be having sex before we married anyway, so we wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I just pray with him. Yeah, I pray with him. This is my family, though, at the end of the day, so I pray with him. But I have to cut him off, though. I have to cut him off.
The story is to beat this situation.
Introduce your kids to their family.
I understand that it's fathers that... I'm a father that got kids by different mothers. Understand that. The thing is, still, man, introduce your kids.
Especially when you were involved father.
Have time.
And make time.
Where you get them all together. Mm-hmm. Let them know each other, because I had to learn this. It was once upon a time. My son, he's the youngest. It was once upon a time he didn't know his oldest daughter because my oldest daughter. Mm-hmm. He didn't know his oldest sister because
he didn't see her
they got different parents. So,
and he didn't see her now.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's like he did. So I just felt like I wasn't. That's my part. It's not the mother's part to do that.
Yeah, you the glue.
I am.
You the glue between them. You the reason they're siblings. You the common denominator.
That's me, right?
That's right.
So, as being person that, you know what I'm saying, when you're a male with multiple, you are the common denominator. It's more so your job to make sure that they all get together, know each other. Just do your part, brother. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Be
that's
involved.
Important. That's important.
And be the glue.
That's important. Young, and it matters when they get older. So it's really important. So let's just all pitch in and do our part. You know what I'm saying? That's our part. And that's
I agree.
That, for sure.
So what would you do? I said what I would do. What would you do?
What would I do? I would personally I'm not gonna say that I would cut them off immediately. I don't think we would be that close. Like,
if she tries to still have sex with you, you saying you wouldn't cut her off?
Oh no. I'm saying from the beginning, right? This is
just as soon as you
this is from the very beginning. As soon as right? I wouldn't block her.
Because y'all would need each other. Because who else don't understand some shit like
we
that?
the ones who went through the situation.
Yeah.
Right. Who else you gonna talk to?
That?
And I understand that. I understand that part. Right. I told you, I'm the most understanding. I understand when the fly grow up to an.
And at the end of the day, that's your cousin, man. Like, sex ain't nothing but an act. You know what I mean?
I understand that, right? This is my thing. So, how I would go, right? This is how I would go. I wouldn't immediately cut you off. You're not cut off, right? Mm-hmm. The thing is, what I will do, I will be a little bit distant from you because as the male, right? Because you're the female. I'm the male, right?
Y'all more physical.
I have to reckon to know that I really just did some shit that is just beyond what. And so now I'm feeling like being around you, I don't never want to even be like, oh, I want you to be like, oh, hey, what up, cuz?
Yeah.
And you want to give me a hug, because then I'm going to feel like, damn, I don't even know. The hug going to be shady as hell, because I'm going to be like, damn, that's how you feel. You right back, because you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, damn, I don't know.
I'm still turned on.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, because now I'm like, I don't.
And I was attracted to you for a reason.
Right.
Before I knew you was my cousin, you obviously fine to me.
First and foremost, I was attracted. Secondly, we had intercourse.
Garfield, go.
And the thing is, with all that within combination, you know what I'm saying? For a male, that's not something that I feel like I'm about to just shake under the rug. I'm really hurt. I'm mad that this shit happened for real. I'm mad that you my cousin.
After a whole year, like you probably was ready to like.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the very least, you feel me? I was entertained enough to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't want to fuck with you, I wouldn't even be at this event. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is,
you take me somewhere I don't even know where I'm going.
I obviously fucked with you on some shit. Like I was interested. I was feeling you. You know what I'm saying? So excuse me. So now to know that I get here at this event and to find out this really crushed the whole shit. I'm mad. I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, damn. I don't feel betrayed by you because I don't feel like you did it purposely because you didn't know like me.
Right.
I don't feel betrayed by you, but now I feel like you feel so hurt. You are so devastated that it's no way that you about to look. I'm about to feel like you about to look at me so like, man, hell no.
That's how you gonna feel. Like you gonna think that I'm not gonna fuck with you no more.
So
you're not even gonna think.
So that's why I'm automatic.
So you gonna start to be
automatic. Gonna distance myself, and I'm not gonna cut you off. I'm gonna automatic distance myself. Automatic to have that space.
It would take the other cousin or the other party to be like, dog. You know, to come and console you a little bit, cause you gonna be fucked up.
You gonna have to do that in front of I'm talking about like in front of people to make me feel like everybody else ain't looking at me.
And that's how I would. Because you know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a supportive type of person. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is something we're going through together.
Right.
And I'm not ashamed of shit. There's no condemnation in Christ. So if I don't have to be ashamed when I'm standing in front of God, why do I have to be ashamed to you? You ain't nobody, right?
Right. Yeah,
I didn't know. We already know.
My intention.
I met him at my family reunion, and then we snuck off and did some weird shit.
Right.
This is some shit. This is a testimony. We finna write a book.
Right.
We finna have a documentary. Like,
shit, we
this finna be a blessing, testimony.
Turn into therapist for motherfuckers.
Hello. This finna be a whole non-profit organization bringing families together. This finna be a PSA. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, we ain't had no kids. We just...
Right.
It was just sex. That ain't shit.
Right.
But it was a reason. Everything happened for a reason. Everything don't happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It was a reason that happened, me personally, even if you wasn't cool with it, you know what I'm saying? If you the cousin, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say your name. I wouldn't do but I would go tell my story. I would literally go to schools, go speak at people's family reunions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me, I love music. I'd be a DJ or something like that. Or be the clown how I am. But when I do, I'll be like, this is my PSA. Yep. This is what stands my business out. I got a PSA to bring families together. Make sure your kids know each other. Your cousins know cousins, because this happened to me and I dated my cousin for a whole year not knowing. Yeah.
I wanna.
It ain't shit.
I wanna for future events. Not specifically that.
You go through stuff so other people don't have to.
Yeah, not specifically that. But I mean, if that comes across. We want for future events. Doesn't have to be this. This is our first annual. So our first annual coming up. You know, we are basically you shooting in the gym with us. We getting it in the rough. You know what I'm saying? We getting it out the mud.
We ain't cousins. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh my God.
Did you find that out?
We're getting it out the mud. So for future events, what we want to do, if you guys know people, know volunteers, we want to kind of have motivational maybe speakers to come and spend a minute to speak.
But for real.
Speak with kids. You know what I'm saying? About journeys.
Stop the violence.
Yep. Financial.
Stop the violence. Silence the shame.
Absolutely.
Financial literacy and generational curse breaking.
Absolutely.
Hold on, wait.
Any teachers that we know, any communalist, you know what I'm saying, that you guys may know, that may just have a minute to spend. It's not a big deal to do in this year's event, but this year it's always open. We don't need a lot of time. Everything that we want from people, we don't want nobody that doesn't have the time to just give. This is a given time. We are not looking for donations for what we're giving. So the things that the people that we're looking for to help us are the same people that we are. So understanding that things cost, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a need from anyone. But if you have the time, if you're willing to give back, you know what I'm saying? If you just have that moment, we would greatly appreciate it. You would be highly shouted out. You would have your time.
Promo.
Absolutely.
For the backpack giveaway you talking about? Because I'm sorry, I was writing.
For the backpack.
Yes, if you want to. No, listen. If you want to participate in the backpack giveaway, please email us at TTTIO podcast at gmail.com if you want to participate in the backpack giveaway, if you want to donate a bunch of backpacks, if you want to bring your food truck, if you want to have your business
ice cream truck,
ice cream truck could donate. Yes. No, we don't need no ice cream truck.
If they want to come.
No, we got an ice cream truck.
Oh, I didn't know we had one. Okay.
I told you my sister and her husband got an ice cream truck.
Right, but I didn't know if they were.
Well, as far as I know right now, they coming until we know different. My sister and her husband is doing the ice cream truck, y'all. Whether y'all know it or not, sis, you doing the ice cream truck, you and bro. It's August 3rd. I'm not offering it up to no other ice cream truck until you tell me you don't want to do it. But I want you to do it, and I think you want to do it. I love you. I miss you. But I'm so happy for you, girl. I'm so happy for you. 6 years of wedded bliss. My nephew is beautiful, and he finna turn 5 this year. And I'm just very grateful for your husband and your son and your sons, because you got 2 of them. And I don't never want Bam Bam to ever feel slighted or to feel like I'm not grateful for him, because I've been grateful for him for 15 years. I was grateful for him when you got pregnant, because it was like, oh, we pregnant together. I got me a pregnancy sister. So my sister and her husband is bringing a ice cream truck.
That's fine.
Now, if you want to bring another kind of truck, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Did I get hostile?
No, that's just fine. I just didn't know, but like I said, because the last time I just heard about it, it wasn't a secure thing.
It's still not. It's still not.
But so
okay. So I'm sorry. You right.
Is, no, that.
So if you want to bring it, because if you want to bring it,
that's fine. We don't know about that accordingly. When that information comes up, we will let you guys know. So it was just a missed part on that. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Any food vendors, if you want to contact us, you can.
Y'all know how I'm about my people.
You can contact us, food vendors, but
that's my cousin.
The thing about the vendors is you will need to contact us first, because we will be giving out free food at the beginning until supplies last. So
that's why ice cream is different than food.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Food still.
And my sister got walking tacos. That ain't like ribs. We giving out not ribs. We giving out.
But the thing is,
burgers and hot dogs.
The thing is, while supplies last. So
while supplies last.
The thing is, it won't last all day. So the event is at least 4 hours long. The food maybe lasts maybe the first 2. So a food truck that maybe wants to pull up for 2 hours, and you know what I'm saying, and you're going to be opposite of the truck that
ice
will
cream
be there.
Truck. So don't bring no ice cream.
I mean, it will be talks here, so you're going to be opposite of that. You're going to work for. And like I say, we have space for whatever. So
it's a beautiful park.
We will communicate everything if need be. If you're interested, you are interested in giving back to the neighborhood
if you are interested in giving back to Africa, Garden of Hope. We are sponsoring Garden of Hope Orphanage in Ngong, which is really close to Nairobi, Kenya, which is in Africa, or on the continent of Africa, if you didn't know. We're taking donations of gently used and new clothing, toiletries, anything you think that an orphanage may need. They have kids from birth to 21 there. And once some of the children get 21, and they stay and work there. Like, it is a wonderful place. If you watch my Africa vlog on my Jenn Checking In TV channel, you will see a little bit more about the Garden of Hope Orphanage.
Anytime.
You can donate to that anytime.
Any time of the year. It doesn't matter. There's not a
straight time to them. You can donate straight to them.
Yeah,
the link will be in the subscription. But if you want to donate through us, just come to our event on August the 3rd. Whatever we don't pass out that day to Detroit kids, as far as book bags is concerned, we're sending over there.
We're accepting all
clothes and everything that you bring to that we're accepting all that stuff. We're gonna package up and send it over there.
Yeah,
school supplies, toiletries, clothes, gently used from birth to young adult. You know what I'm saying? They need everything. Too bad we can't send food, because we've been and sent them a case of coney dogs. I know how Detroit is. Y'all have been and sent them a case of Bucharest shawarmas.
It's just a giving back thing. That's where we from. Yeah. We're going to give back to our people regardless. We're just going to give back to the people that need it. To the people that need it, we don't see color or nothing. It's just in us to do so. That's our calling. And, you know, it may not be for everybody. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's understood. But our calling for sure is to make sure that we can take care of as many people or help as many people as possible.
And just show the reflection of Messiah in us. You know, sometimes you might be the only representation of God that somebody see. They might not have nobody treating them right. They might not have nobody that's been willing to give them nothing their whole life. Everybody might have just been taking, using, dogging. And you might be the one person that's willing to just give them the shirt off your back, because that's just the type of person you are.
Yeah.
And because you got faith that you know that if you give somebody the shirt off your back, God gonna give you another shirt and a whole wardrobe.
Yeah.
You're not holding on to that shirt like, oh my God, I'm never going to get another shirt again in my life. I can't get this person my shirt.
Right.
I might not never get another shirt again in my life. What do I look like giving you my shirt? You ain't even got a motherfucking shirt.
Right, yeah.
What I look like giving you my shirt and you ain't even got a shirt if I need a shirt to give me a shirt?
That might be the last shirt you can ever buy then.
But you can't look at it. You ain't. First of all, understand that because you got this shirt to give this person. Understand
that might be the last shirt that you can ever afford.
Understand though, because you got this shirt to give this person and you willing to give this person this shirt. Don't be haughty like you say you humble. That shirt really wasn't yours to give, right? God gave you that shirt. However you got that shirt was a blessing. You blessed to be a blessing. The fact that you had that shirt to give them was a blessing. You could have been another shirtless person just like them that they ran across that had no shirt, right? But they needed a shirt. You might have been like me having a personal summer. I don't even need this shirt right now. You know what I'm saying? If somebody came up to me needing this shirt, I could give it to them without needing it. Because I'm hot. They might be cold. And it's a blessing. You blessed to be a blessing. But if you hold on to the shirt, like I'm hot right now, but I might not get another shirt when I'm cold again. I might not be able to have a shirt, so I can't give you my shirt even though I'm hot.
Right.
No, I understand that. Okay, I'm hot for a reason right now. I'm hot because this person cold and they need my shirt. By the time I get cold again, God gonna be then gave me a pack of shirts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
By the time I get cold again, I'm gonna have 3 shirts. I'm gonna have a shirt for me and 2 other people.
Easy.
3 other people.
Easy, absolutely.
At least 3. By the time I get cold again, I'll have a pack of 4 shirts because I have a pack of shirts. I have a shirt for me, my mama, my Uncle Lee, and 7. By the time you know what I'm saying? At the very least. Then you gonna come with a pack of 12 shirts. Right? Because you got a pack of shirts for you, your kids, your baby mamas, and your mama. Right?
That's how it's gonna go.
That's how it's gonna go.
That's the only way.
And then all your siblings got a pack of 12 shirts. For everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because we covered. We provided that. Our provision don't come from this world. Our provision comes from the Most High, because as soon as we find out somebody else needs something, we like, let's see, how can we figure this out? Because we already know we need some. We've been trying to figure out how to get what we need for a minute. it don't hurt to try to help somebody else while we, you know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, we already know God getting what we need.
I got insurance.
That's mine.
Yeah, I got insurance. I can probably use. I've been charging it for a minute. It's acting weird.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
Because I literally just charged mine up on the same charger and it turned right on.
Yeah, so there's something wrong with it. It's something wrong with it.
It is. But I got insurance, so we can send it back and get a new one. Make sure y'all get insurance on y'all electronic devices. These electronics just go bad fast. And this is the actual charger. And I'm going to show you because how I know, you can just look at the end right there.
Oh, you have the name of the...
That's the charger. That's it. Yeah. So I'm charging it with the charger.
What about the box, though?
The box, I'm charging it with my phone box. My one, like this. This is my good one.
Work. Yeah, that should work.
I just literally just charged mine up easy. The crazy part is when you charge it into just the... When you put it into just the remote part, it charged right up.
So this...
Oh, see, let's turn it on.
Is it on or is it dead?
It's on, but it's got a charge. So let it charge while it's on. Listen, I'm not going to put them guys down. I like Ho-Him. Ho-Him is the version. These are called gimbals. If you guys do a lot of recording, get you one. This is like the Ho-Him 3. Something like that. But they're great. Other than this is my first time seeing this. We both got one because they're good devices. So I don't want to put them guys down so fast and say, because maybe it's just something that we're not doing right.
I'm ready to get a drone.
We will be getting those, but
how much does a drone cost? Let me see.
You can get them for cheap. They're not a lot.
A good one though.
About like $90.
How much is a good drone video camera?
About like 90. Anywhere from like 90 to probably like 150. That's a DJI. So you know that's a good one. Yeah, a good one, yeah. Because, you know, I be seeing people do photo shoots. I was at work downtown, and these people was doing a photo shoot. This lady went in our bathroom and got completely naked outside the stall. Talking about completely naked. How do I know?
Who got naked? Hold on, I'm sorry.
So, it was a photo shoot. Well, it was these two people. A man and a woman. They was down at my job. I work downtown Detroit. And they were doing like a photo shoot. And she was doing all kind of poses. It looked like I seen them interview people. And she was doing all kind of poses, whatever. So she came in our store to change her clothing. Now, one thing we do not allow people to just come in and use the bathroom, so you gotta buy something. So she bought something and went to the bathroom. Now, nothing about this has like nothing to do with me. I did not know or nothing like that. I was standing in the front the whole time. I still didn't know. I found out because a little lady who works with us, she walked in. And I guess she was so shocked that she walked out and she came to me. Excuse me. And she asked me for the front of the house manager, like, where is such and such? And I'm like, I don't know. I think she up there. I'm like, she was in a panic. Like, she's an older Spanish lady. So, in a panic, like, where is... And I'm like, I don't know. I think she's that way. Like, she runs to her Now, okay, now I knew nothing what was going on, right? So the next time, because this was over the weekend, the next time that I sees my coworker, she tells me why she was in a panic. And I love how she talks because she got this broken English because, you know what I'm saying? I love how she talks. So she was basically telling me that when she walked in the bathroom, why she panicked is because the lady was not only in there changing her clothes, she was in there with nothing on. And she was just outside the stall looking in the mirror over the sink, completely naked. And she just invited her in, like, oh, come on, it's okay.
You seen the coochie before? She knows she done seen the coochie before.
Well, I guess that's how she felt. And, you know, but Auntie was not having that. Auntie was like, nah, I'm going to tell somebody. But by the time Auntie could go and tell somebody and come back, baby had a dress on. Because it wasn't nothing but a little dress she was putting on.
And anyway, like, why you going to snitch? I was in here trying to... Are you lucky I let you in? You could have peed on yourself. Oh.
No, you ain't have to let her in. She had the code. She gonna go in. She worked there.
Well, yeah, exactly. I was in here minding my business in a closed bathroom.
Yeah, you know, some wild stuff go on downtown. And that's just one of the things that happened. And it was crazy. I can admit to it was crazy, but I tend to see a lot of crazy stuff down there. But that was more so one of the calm, crazy things. It was nothing but a normal lady butt naked in the women's bathroom, changing her clothes. She wasn't butt naked in front of nobody. Couldn't no little boys running there. Little girls could, but you gotta have a code, so it's like she could hear you if you coming in anyway. But it wasn't like she was hiding. I guess it was fast. I didn't know. I didn't really want to too much indulge into it. It's not my business. I'm at a place of work. I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to indulge in it too much anyway. So it's more so for a female manager to assist. It's for me to, I'm going to call somebody. I'm calling the police, 911. I won't go in there. I'm going to call the police before anything. If they say, hey, yo, it's a woman in the bathroom, she ain't got no clothes on, and I'm the only manager in the store, I'm calling the police. I'm calling 911 because I'm not going in there. So, you know. But in this case, I wouldn't have been mad, but I wouldn't have went in, though. She was a nice looking.
As a man, you weren't supposed to. I understand that. Yeah, as a man, you weren't supposed to. Now, as a female, that's different. That's all I'm saying.
Now, yeah, no, I understand. But
and I still would have brought her up. You know what I'm saying? If that's what I had to do to cover myself.
She didn't work there.
Who didn't work there?
The lady who was in the bathroom naked. She didn't work there.
Oh, well,
the lady who opened the door and seen her.
Worked there
and went and told.
Oh, well, when that... What?
But she was an older lady. She felt.
I was saying, it wasn't nothing you could do. First of all,
she in the bathroom, but she was. But what her problem was, she wasn't even in the stall changing.
She should have locked the door.
You can't, cause it's more than a one person bathroom.
Well,
it's not a person.
I don't care. It ain't indecent exposure. It's the bathroom.
Cause you're in the bathroom, correct?
You know what I'm saying?
Now.
I didn't assault you. I didn't try to sexually harass you or nothing. I'm just in here trying to wash my ass because I'm homeless or something like that.
No, she was doing a photo shoot. So basically, what she was doing was changing her hair and then changing her clothes.
Okay, so she was using it like a
dressing room.
A dressing room. Okay.
Is what she was doing.
But I'm just saying, whatever. I could have told them that I'm homeless. I'm washing my ass.
She bought something to go in because you can't go in the bathroom. You can't go in the bathroom without buying something. No, so that's the deal. That's what they try to keep out of the bathroom, right? So being homeless wouldn't help you.
But once I got caught, I could say I'm homeless. There's nothing they could do.
once you got caught, it's still nothing.
It doesn't matter. Once I pay, it doesn't matter if I'm a homeless person or not.
I paid already. You said all I have to do is be paying. Exactly. I paid. So now, whether I'm homeless or not has nothing to do with it.
We gotta send it back.
Yeah, it has to be sent back. There's a default in there somewhere. And that's what I figured that too, because I just charged mine and it worked perfect, and that one's the same charger, and it's acting crazy.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Right, and it's acting crazy, so we're gonna send that back and get you.
That one is, this will be going, whatever, allegedly.
But no, is any device ordered off Amazon? So, you know what I'm saying? So that was ordered off Amazon, so it's cool. So, updates, right? Because before I make this bathroom run, break this up, I had a couple updates that I wanted to touch on.
Okay.
That we touched on previous episodes.
Okay.
So we got the Shannon Sharp update. Now, allegedly, he has
another one in my calendar.
Comes out that says that
Michelle,
he
come on,
also took it from her.
Come on, my Michelle.
When they got into an argument, and she specifically
and I don't like that
said
shit. I do not like it. Her name is Michelle.
When she specifically said that no, she didn't want to do anything with him, and
during an argument,
right? During
I think, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
And I think that the Michelle in the live was not this Michelle that's charging him with assault. I think that's a whole nother person named Michelle. Michelle is unfortunately a very common name.
It's very common.
But I believe it triggered this old Michelle, right? To recall the shit that she went through, to feel some type of way, and and then once people got to suing him, she like, okay, I ain't finna be quiet either. I'm finna tell what he did to me too. Not saying that she should have waited, but the reason that a lot of people wait is because they don't think nobody gonna believe them. So once you have somebody bagging you up, once you have somebody that it happened to as well, you feel a little bit more validated. And it's like, oh, wow, you too? Like, okay, if you ain't let him get away with the shit, I ain't either, girl. Like, we sticking together. So, and I'm not even saying that these two scenarios and situations is connected, the same. They obviously two separate situations that happen like 10, 15, 20 years apart. But it shows a pattern, and they're probably not the only ones who have survived this type of narcissistic, violent, overly aggressive behavior from Shannon Sharp. And I still like Shannon Sharp's show. I'm not about to act like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't watch this last Bow Wow video just because I feel like, you know, whatever. I could watch the clips of the best parts. I lived through Bow Wow. I don't need to, you know.
Yeah, Unc need to get his life together. I'm mad that this happened to Unc because not only... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was done, baby. Go ahead. I was just filling in the gap.
I'm mad that this happening to Unc like this because not only was he on the rise, you know what I'm saying?
And still is, at the end of the day.
He was just an icon for a lot of people that come from the era that I come from. Not saying the city, nothing like that, just the things that I do.
Football.
Playing football.
Are you ready for some football?
He is a person that you can look up to and be an icon.
Especially
he can be that.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. But I was saying...
especially when he had a clean record. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he just done good shit. His brother was good. when he made sure his brother got it, or he wanted his brother to get inducted to the Hall of Fame. However that story goes, it's another story. You know what I'm saying? We'll run down, but that's another story for another day. But he just was seen in a different light from being on ESPN to coming back and doing his thing and being just overly successful, or even being successful on the field. You know what I'm saying? So that's on the field, that's off the field.
Yeah. You know.
And it's sad to see this a lot. And it's still allegedly, because none of it has really came down to a conclusion yet. So all of it is still allegedly, but a couple pointers in there that I didn't like, but however he's handling this, how he's handling it. But I watched what's the guy name that he was on ESPN with that brought him in.
Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, that brought him in. I can't think of his name, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He be on ESPN. Give me him. You know who I'm talking about. You don't know who I'm talking about?
Know it.
The little black dude. Stephen A. I heard him say something that kind of made some sense to me. Don't be shot. Don't be shot at my gut. He said this same dude Bugsby, when he attacked Jay-Z, how Jay-Z basically evaded the whole situation is Jay-Z was on his ass. Jay-Z said, "What do you mean? Show me this. I ain't did this." Was on his ass about it till he left it alone. Now everybody got their own tactics. What he brought up about, he said how Shannon Sharp really was just kind of just passive on the situation, easy going.
Who
like
said that?
This is what Stephen A. was saying. That's cool. How Shannon Sharp was just kind of like passive on the situation and didn't really get on Bugsby ass. You know what I'm saying? As if, you know what I'm saying, you really, defending yourself. But whatever happens. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? However Shannon Sharp is handling, he's handling. Now there was another story out that I heard that how this came from somebody else is telling them to do this, which I don't even believe.
Telling who to do this? The women?
Yeah, it's telling these women to do this.
Because we don't have minds
because
wrong.
Shannon Sharp.
We can't say no. We can't say yes.
Because Shannon Sharp set him up. That's a bunch. But anyway, that's that update, right?
Yeah.
So more power to the people of who are right in this situation. More power to you, whoever you are. A lot of this right now is just alleged. So
we on the side of right here on Time to Talk It Out.
Yeah,
we on the side of positive. We on the side of right.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever
absolutely.
side that is, we don't know and we don't care.
Absolutely.
Okay, so, God know, and
with
we choosing the side of right. On Time to Talk It Out podcast, on Travel Base YouTube channel, on Time to Talk It Out YouTube channel, on Life of T-Double YouTube channel, and last but not least on Junior Chicken and TV YouTube channel. We are all about positive energy, positive light, love, lessons learned, and
I have
good vibes only.
Absolutely, GVO. I have one more update I wanted to take y'all into. Now this update is now I mind you, I do a little research here and there. I'm not the best with the research, but I do my due diligence. And if you appreciate me, let me know, because one thing is I try to come through for you. Yeah. Okay. Now, but
I'm saying I'm just trying to show my appreciation. We'll block that part out. Remind me to go to 2 hours and 48 minutes and block that out. What I just said.
I don't know if you can do that, but
I can't. Trust me. I can.
Oh shit. Okay, but okay.
Trust me, I can block it out. But do you?
Yeah. But okay. So now we're going into updates. Now, update on this moment is we're updating the Diddy moment. Diddy has allegedly. So, I want to line this up for you to kind of lay it out for you. Diddy has allegedly pled to be on the drugs as well as what he's saying that he was
giving them to people,
his people with to say that,
so he wasn't doing them maliciously. It's really like a party.
Maybe, I don't know what I'm doing either is what he's claiming. He
got a good lawyer.
So then on top of that,
he got a good lawyer. He did.
So then on top of that, what they're doing is they're having a jury trial, and they have a list long of jurors, but you are going through the interview that you're going through is thicker than a work interview. Like, they're asking you all kind of questions. What have you been through? Do you know anybody that been through these situations? How do you feel about these situations? Before they let
they want to make sure you ain't watched your mama get her ass beat, because
you're
then
okay
you
with
go.
it.
No, they want to make sure that you ain't, not you okay with it. They want to make sure that you ain't traumatized bad, that you gonna judge him harshly. Diddy's defense people is who picks the jury.
Yeah. So, basically, they got the line of jurors are so long they're spending the night outside.
Motherfuckers want to get on that jury.
That's who they have. Now the thing is, jury duty.
People that would normally dodge jury duty want to go.
Yeah, but jury duty is not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. You can't just option two. You're still.
You're supposed to be.
You're still handpicked. So the thing is,
But then they give you an interview, and then after the interview, 9 times out of 10, if you say the wrong thing, they're not gonna pick you because you too much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you might go with the prosecution.
Absolutely. So that's why the line is very long. They're working to get him out of there, and during the time that all this is happening, this is allegedly. I don't know how true this is. I hear that on the dark web there is a video floating of Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyonce all in one bed, all having a time. I don't know how true this is. This is allegedly. This is supposed to be being sold on the dark web. It's probably
AI 9 times out of 10.
Now the thing about
why he have no. Jay-Z, I'm thinking about Jay-Z.
But the thing
Jay-Z have no reason to I have to rephrase that though, because you wanna know why? Jay-Z kinda do. Because back then Puffy was bigger than Jay-Z.
Yeah. And
let's be for real.
And what I'm saying
back then, Puffy was bigger than Jay-Z.
And I'm feeling like
now Jay-Z bigger than Puffy, but back then,
Jay-Z
Puffy was way bigger than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
When Lil' Kim, I'm gonna give you an example how I know. When Lil' Kim Hardcore album came out, which was after Biggie was already dead, Jay-Z was on the first song on that album, and I know damn near all his lyrics to his part to the song, but back then I didn't even know who Jay-Z was. I didn't care. This was Lil' Kim album I was buying. Jay-Z was a feature. Jay-Z, I don't even think Reasonable Doubt was out yet, and if it was very new. You know what I'm saying? Lil' Kim was bigger than Jay-Z was back then.
Yeah, he didn't start off.
Jay-Z was a part of Hawaiian Silky thing.
Yeah, he didn't start off like that. Yeah, of course not. He wasn't shit in the beginning like that. I'm not gonna say he wasn't shit, but now he's way. Yeah, he wasn't what he is.
He paid his dues.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hate on that part. He definitely paid his dues.
He had a come up tour. But
that Up in Smoke tour, you know what I'm saying?
The thing is just his whole.
But he wasn't the only one on that tour, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not talking about a tour.
So
I'm saying his come
props.
up was a tour. I'm not saying no tour that he was. His come up was a tour. He had a come up tour. He basically had to go through the process to come up, is what I'm saying. His come up was a tour. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he paid homage, basically. The same thing. We're saying the same thing. And that's cool, but right. It just took me away from where I was at because I want to say so many things. Wayne was better than Jay-Z at a time as far as rap, you know what I'm saying? OMG. And the thing is, they had a battle that Jay-Z was saying, "I'm the best rapper alive," and Wayne was like, "How?
I'm the best rapper alive till the best rapper retired."
Or something
like that, yeah.
Like
and that was about Jay-Z, right?
Jay-Z,
yeah.
absolutely.
So he paid homage.
So the thing
that's what even made him more great to me. The fact that Jay-Z always gave homage where homage was due to even motherfuckers that might not have even deserved it. You might be due it, but it might not be. You might not be deserving of it.
That was Lil Wayne that said that. I'm the best rapper alive since the best.
That's what I meant. That's why I fuck with Lil Wayne. I don't fuck with Jay-Z.
Yeah. And see, the thing is, that was around the time that, you know what I'm saying, when you talking about the best, you had to count accolades. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z had a resume that basically they were saying that he had good albums that he was producing and he was consistent. And one thing about rap is...
And he was the main nigga that fucked with Biggie.
And he was basically... industry.
That was still rapping. You know what I'm saying? He was the main nigga that fucked with Vicki that was still rapping. Mace wasn't rapping no more. Black Rob.
And he was an industry nigga. You didn't hear about...
what was their name? Junior Mafia niggas wasn't really doing a lot.
You didn't hear about no Jay-Z mixtapes. He was an industry nigga. Like how people say industry plant. I don't know if he was a plant, right? Because I think this.
Or if he is a plant. Don't say was.
Right. I don't know if he's a plant because this is before industry plant even got brought up, right?
Just because you don't know the name of it don't mean it don't exist already.
Listen, he's what I would call, if we put this in football term.
Jesus didn't even have a name until he was born, but everybody knew he was the Messiah. Everybody knew that he was who they was waiting for, the King of Kings. But he didn't have a name until he was born. Holy Spirit told Mary to name him Jesus.
But then that was right away, right? But what I'm saying is, if you make something up 10 years later, and then you can't call me that. Not because I was born 87. If you make something up in 2035, you can't be like, oh, you this. I was what this shit was back then. That's what I am. The people that are coming up now, they are that. You know what I'm saying? Like that because
like they can't call you a YN.
Right. I can't be a YN because even back then I wasn't a YN in my young age.
But a 60-year-old can call you a YN right now. They might think you a YN.
That YN's got age ranges, and that YN's got.
But you can't tell somebody how to feel.
Right, I feel like you young. I feel like you young as hell.
Right, a 60-year-old. Thank you, Albert. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the salute. A 60-year-old.
Thank you, Albert, man. We love you.
Absolutely, we love y'all. We love you. We love y'all.
On YouTube.
Yes,
TTTIO.
make a comment on YouTube.
Yeah, hey, comments win.
You know what I'm saying? So, I forgot what I was finna say.
You were saying, a 60-year-old can see you as a YN.
A 60-year-old could see you as a YN. Because you could be their grandchild. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you doing some shit that they feel like is YN behavior. It might not be YN behavior to you.
Young as hell, right?
It might not be YN behavior to you. But as a 60-year-old, it's YN behavior to them.
But you know why? I feel like this is what I'm saying.
Or YB, or why?
A 60-year-old nigga not even gonna say a YN because that wasn't in his time.
But you got some 60-year-olds like my uncle that's 70 that watch YouTube of young people and damn near YN himself to where he will say you a YN. Just so he could speak to you, because he gonna come to you on your level. He not too, you know what I'm saying? He can come to a 70-year-old on that level.
This is what older people do. Older people get it for their knowledge, so they can basically say what they want to say about it. But when they approach you, your uncle have approached me. I've never once, and I'm not even gonna say he's supposed to say YN. He gave me some marijuana one time and said, "Oh, I got this from homeboy," but because he spoke it in his language, even though he may see me as this,
because it probably came from homeboy that got killed this week.
Well, rest in peace if it's him. He said it was a dude that was down the street that just gave it to him that said here. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So,
because he used to have some questionable. Well, he used to have more than one. But the one that he used to get to my uncle used to definitely be some questionable. However, my uncle, and I'm grateful that he think this. My uncle think he your age.
You supposed to feel like that. You supposed to feel like that.
So he would never, he wouldn't call you a YN because he's just not gonna call nobody no YN because he damn near YN.
But to other people,
if he was, I was about to say, let me finish. I was about to say, talking to you, talking about a 19 to 30-year-old, he might refer to them as a YN to come to your level. Not saying down to your level, but yeah, he's 70, so he would have to come down to a 37-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And speak to you on what he think is your level. Whether he know or not, you might have to tell him. You might have to not never say YN no more. Or, you know what I'm saying? Not ever agree to him with YN, and he have to pay attention. Like, oh, he don't talk like that. He more so, he remembers shit from back in the 80s, 90s. He a little more mature than I thought. So let me readjust my vocabulary for him.
People talk to you how they think you is. Because I'm not going to lie. I got the one little Mexican lady. I said, little Mexican. She talked like that. And I had other coworkers laugh at me at times. But I really be serious.
Because you be talking to her and your Spanish.
The way that I hear her is how I talk to her. Her English is broken. I talk to her in broken English ways. And she understands me to a T.
Right.
But I do it in a voice that I feel like sounds like hers. And I don't do it to be funny.
Yeah, she understands.
And she don't never feel like that. But people be laughing and I'm like, but she understands me.
And
why y'all niggas come out?
Auntie got her.
Right, you feel me? Why y'all niggas talking about? Why y'all niggas talking about? I don't know what she just said. I'm sitting over here and I know exactly.
I'm the translator.
Everything you just said. I know. Just ask me. I'll tell you. I know everything she just said. Auntie, that's my baby. But but I feel like that's the kind of person I am. I get into character or language. You're
an adapter. You adapt to your environment. You adapt to your environment. I agree with that. I believe that about you. I see that in you. Yes, you adapt to your environment.
I even get so to the point where I try to learn, you know what I'm saying, the language. She's teaching me Spanish.
Speaking of languages.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of languages. Okay. If you guys know, if you know, you know, there is an author. I don't know, it's Chapman, I believe it's his last name, and he has wrote a book about the 5 love languages, right? And I've been trying to figure out my love language for a few years now, and I feel like I've just really recently figured out and had a revelation of what my love language is. So if you're watching right now, I would love it for you to comment down below. What is your love language? Have you heard of the love languages? Have you read the book? Have you taken the quiz? Have you even, like I said, heard of love languages? Do you know what a love language is? So, after much reflection, taking the test, taking a couple of different tests, I have found that my love language, my number one, I think, my number one love language is words of affirmation. Communication. Words of affirmation. I need to be reassured verbally that you love me, right?
That's a thing. That's
my love language.
I mean, that's the thing.
I feel it. I want.
That's more so a female thing, and I know.
But that's not necessarily.
No, right? Because what I mean by that is what I'm saying is, if you look at probably the average love language, if you average them out, you probably would get more females that have words of affirmation because that
love language.
Right, because that is a thing.
But I feel like that's just a personality thing. Some people are more talkative. Some people are more verbally driven. It ain't necessarily because you got some females that's more physical touch. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You
got more females that's gonna tell you that there are more gifts. Is there?
I don't think you're gonna have more. Your love language, and that's what we're talking about, right? I love you. Like this is what.
If you got a
this
female,
is how you showing me that you gonna have.
If you got
I feel
a
like
female,
that's the second leading one.
No, because that's not my second one. If you got a female, I'm just saying, if you got a female that's a gold digger for real, because you got a lot of females that's gold diggers. You got a lot of females that's, you know, they're more, they trying to,
gold diggers for sure. Hell yeah.
And I'm not, and listen.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not knocking no gold digger.
No.
Because half of these niggas ain't got no gold to dig.
I'm just saying.
So that's the problem.
Gold digger.
Niggas is gold diggers too. Niggas is getting more gold diggers than females in 2025. Especially these YNs.
Oh my God, what we talking about?
Especially these YNs. They trying to gold dig on the older females and some of the younger females. So, gold diggers is universal. So, yes. But what I'm saying is...
It was created from... Gold diggers was created from... I was hoping that you was going to finish it for me. Gold diggers are created from...
Men.
Wow. Okay. That leaves some more comments for people to get crazy with. Listen here.
Men.
Where is gold diggers created from?
Men.
Who originated gold digger?
Men.
Do you want to allow...
First of all, I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to give you three ways that men created gold diggers. Are you ready? You going to be quiet and let me tell you? Without cutting me off? Okay.
I'll cut you off? That's crazy. Okay.
I know. I'll be cutting you off. Because that's what I do. I cut people off. But I feel like men cut me off when I'm making a good point against them. So that's all I'm real. I ain't, you a man. You a real man. You a good man. But you a man first. So just in case you wanted to stop me when I'm hot, like on The Mask. Remember that movie, The Mask? Somebody stop me. Somebody don't stop me. Just let me say it. Not just like. So men, okay, will present, project, and then propel one way or another. Now, as a man, you're the leader, right?
I'm just listening.
Can I ask you a question as I do this
Would that be cutting you off if you answer?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
As the man, it's a yes or no question though. As the man, do you project yourself or do you perceive yourself as the leader in your relationship with a woman?
That's how it's supposed to be.
So that's how you coming.
Correct.
You coming as the leader.
Correct.
Because you women. Okay.
That's how it's supposed to be. Correct.
So as the leader, you got to take the blame. Period. Do you agree with that? As Correct. The leader, you take the blame?
Right.
Okay. So, whatever you feel like is going on, whatever you feel like is wrong in your relationship, as the leader in your relationship, you should take the blame. I feel like 99.999 and 9999 and 99999% of men, what you want, babe?
The pen and a piece of paper.
99.9% of men do not want to take the blame in a relationship. I feel like ever since the beginning... Oh, here, you can write at the bottom of this. I'm sorry. I feel like ever since the beginning of time, ever since our ancestor, our boy, our cousin, our brother, our uncle, or whatever you want to call him, Adam... We have, as women, we have been the sole ones to take the blame. When God, okay, after, now, granted, Eve was the one who fell victim to the serpent. Eve is the one that the serpent sought out and spoke to and manipulated and convinced to believe him over God, right? Eve ate the fruit first. She is to blame for eating the fruit first, right? However, Adam is the leader. Adam was her leader, her protector, her provider, her Lord. Adam wasn't her Lord and Savior because she didn't need a Lord and Savior at that point. She didn't need to be saved yet. Write that down, please. Adam was Eve's Lord.
All right, so it's anybody.
Not Lord and Savior.
All right with my fingers, but I don't write with my hand out like that. So I gotta go better read it. And
but at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, Adam could have been her Lord and Savior.
Truth is, my shit hurt right
Adam
now.
could have been her Savior. It's hurting right now, babe. Let me see.
That's alright. I ain't never had a broken
I want to kiss it, y'all. Because that's just as a nurturer, right? As a nurturing person. And this is like my bestest friend. In the whole wide world. And I just want to take his pain.
Yeah.
And swallow it and shit out. That was probably
that's
too
deep.
much.
That's deep.
But you know what I'm saying? If I could just take it and digest it and not it only bother near one of us, I just be rid of it as waste or something. Like I don't want you to never hurt.
I'm gonna sleep with some pain tonight, but that's okay.
No, he's not, because I'm gonna give him a Motrin.
And a couple more tacos.
And I'm going to give him several tacos because I'm finna eat some too. And I'm going to kiss his hand.
Yeah, that's going to work.
And I'm going to kiss his forehead. And I'm going to kiss his nose.
That's going to
And I'm going to pray over his body that he is healed in the mighty name of Jesus from the top of his head to the bottom of his toes, to the tip of his toes, to the bottom of his feet, to the tip of
his meat.
His meat.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that rhyme. I like that. That was a good one. But for real, cover his whole body in the blood of Jesus and heal him. Bring his healing angels right now, quick. And any of you, if you guys are feeling any pain, or if you guys are feeling any emotional, mental pain, because it is Mental Health Awareness Month, if your body is hurting, we pray for you as well, right?
Absolutely. And I just want you mothers out here watching, don't let this deter you away from letting your sons play, right? It's going to be accidents that's going to happen. Boys are going to be boys.
First of all, they're going to hurt themselves if they not play football. Yeah. At least they could be doing something that could help them to, at the very least, get through college paid for. They're going to jump off the freaking, these kids not as, if they don't jump off the roof or something like that, they're going to be fat.
No, they somewhere
driving
their car somewhere too fast or doing something crazy.
Or right. So get them in some organized sports.
Listen, I encourage.
If your kid like football, put them in football. If they like basketball, put them in basketball.
This can happen.
Soccer,
this can happen in any sport,
or just
in the lightest sport. Just being a kid. You could be outside playing basketball and fall outside on the street.
Right
in front of the house. You right in front of the house.
Look, I was right. Look, first of all, let me show you. Hold on. We talking about a pinky injury, right?
Yeah.
I was 8 years old. I smashed my pinky in the door, right? The back of the door. Okay. Whole thing gone.
The house door?
Yeah, the bedroom door. The house door. Bedroom door. If you see this little indentation in my finger.
Yeah. Ooh.
The whole finger was hanging by this little bit of meat. The little meat that you see right there, it was like hanging off.
Oh.
And they sewed it back on, but the tip of that bone is never gonna be right. The nerves in this top part is never gonna be completely right. This nail is never gonna be. You see, look at the difference.
I never seen that. Listen.
You've been knowing me for 20 years.
Never seen that. So now I guess.
You see how this is all the way down here like that?
Yeah, I guess.
And that one up here regular.
I can see where the scars are on both sides.
No, stop.
Since we doing, I'ma just.
Oh my God! Why is you doing this? We just said it hurt. You can take it off.
It's because it's swollen, right, boom. That's the broken joint. That's how I look, broken. Wow. Y'all know, bam. That's broken. But anyway, I probably needed that. That's probably what was hurting. I need to let it breathe. No, I'm gonna let it breathe for a second. But it's just we that's crazy to go through.
If he hurt that, I want y'all to see this.
I'm not even.
If he hurt,
I'm not doing
if
anything.
If he hurt that hand in any way tonight by taking that thing off, I want y'all to understand that I'm going to be livid. Hey!
Listen. I
want y'all to understand that I'm going to be livid.
I'm not doing anything. Listen, y'all can see.
You better not hurt yourself.
I'm not even. That's cool. But
Garfield, go upstairs.
He alright. He ain't even gotta use it no more.
He better not use it down here.
To death. To life. You scared him too. He sat upstairs. Listen, let me tell y'all what she did to the cat. You hear him crying. Tell what she did to the cat. He was about to use it downstairs, I guess. I don't know what was happening. I was sitting there. He was about to use it or something. And when she scared, not here, go upstairs. I went upstairs probably like 20 minutes later. He was upstairs laying by the bathroom door because he didn't want to come downstairs. But, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
I'm sorry. Because now y'all gonna think I'm a cat verbal abuser or whatever. No, I'm not. This cat is loved and taken care of. This cat have 2 litter boxes. Okay, not 1 but 2. One of them is right here next to me. Look at that. We finna get rid of that this year. One of them is right here next to me, us. One of them is all the way upstairs in his own. Literally got his own room damn near. Okay. He's not. I'm about to tell you. I'm finna train him. He not. When I'm right here, he not gonna use it. Because every time I catch him trying to fix, he not finna do it. No, just like his name used to be Biscuit, and now his name is Garfield.
No. His name is Biscuit.
His name is Garfield. When I come over, his name is Garfield.
That's his nickname, Garfield. But
Biscuit is his nickname. Garfield Goldman is his name. That makes sense. That go together. Garfield Goldman.
Right.
Biscuit sounds like a nickname. Garfield is a real name.
Biscuit.
Garfield is his government name.
Middle name.
No, Garfield is his government name.
His middle
Garfield
name.
is his first name. Biscuit is his middle name.
That's part of his government. It's his middle name. Biscuit Garfield Goldman. That's it. Biscuit,
I guess.
Biscuit Garfield Graham or something like that. Biscuit Garfield Graham.
No, he Goldman.
Biscuit.
He a Graham now?
You try to steal him. Let me see the lighter anyway.
Okay, I understand that. Okay. So if he Garfield, he gotta be a Graham, but if he Biscuit, he a Goldman. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
So you don't think he look like Garfield?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the problem? You know, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to take over.
I did that because
I'm sorry. His name is
out of his
name is
so you
Biscuit.
know what? Let's ask the people.
I'm wrong. Like, who the fuck am I?
No.
Who do I think I am?
I'm so sorry. So I got a question. I got a question for you people.
That was crazy.
I got a question.
I'm trying to name his dog. I mean his cat. I'm sorry.
I got a question.
The cat's name is Biscuit.
I got a question for the people.
I'm sorry.
This is another one that leaves you a chance to have a good comment. Now, I got this cat from my brother, and his people gave it to him because he knew that I wanted a cat. So it was basically gave it to him to give to me. So the thing was, so when I got the cat, I'm thinking about what his name was going to be. Now, he didn't have a name for a minute. Now,
he do look like the color of some perfectly colored biscuits.
No. Now this is
but he do though.
I'm about to tell y'all the story.
Like some perfectly colored biscuits. His color.
This is why I went with Biscuit, because I did want to name him Simba and I wanted to name him Garfield. That was the two things I wanted to name him, Simba and Garfield. Because
So wait a minute. So hold on. I don't mean to cut you off or be rude. I apologize.
No, that's fine, because I know my story.
I know. Okay, so Garfield was one of his possible names?
Yeah. And Simba was the next one.
Okay.
Right? So, because I was thinking about how I got introduced to cats was I got introduced to cats being... That reminded me, I had something to say about the last thing we was talking about. That's what I wrote down, but I just totally skipped that because we got to cats, right? But anyway, I was introduced to a cat that I liked it because his name was Tuxedo and he was black and white, and I loved the name that
you told me
that
about
was
that.
for him.
Right.
He was a bad little cat, but I loved him. Like, that's what
made you like cats?
That's what made me like cats. He was a house cat, and his name was Tuxedo. And I loved it, right? So I always thought that I'm going to get a cat, and when I do, I want him to have a unique name, something like his color that goes with that you wouldn't even think. Because I didn't think that was his name, so I wanted it to be like, I wanted you to have the feeling like how I had when I met that cat. That's how I wanted your feeling to be. So, when I got this cat, I wanted to name him Garfield. That was my first name. I'm not gonna lie. But it wasn't right off. My first cat, I named him, his name was Shadow because he was gray. It wasn't Smoke. it was Shadow because he was gray. Yo, Shadow is gray. I try to keep unique names, right, when it comes to the cats because that's how I was introduced to them. I thought that was sweet. So, my next cat was this cat that I have now. It's an orange cat. So, like I said, the first name that came to me was Garfield, but it didn't come to me right away. By the time it came to me, I had the cat for probably about 2 weeks at minimum. I had him. So when I'm thinking about the name, I told my bro the name, and he like, man, bro, one of the other cats out that same litter is named that too. Even though he probably won't never see his brothers and sisters. No shade. I'm not trying to make it like that, but they
I understand what you're saying. I understand
so separated.
That's
out.
one of the reasons why you didn't choose Garfield, because there was already a Garfield.
There was already a Garfield. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, shit, fuck it. I'm waiting for a minute. Simba didn't even come to me right away. I thought about Simba. He said the same thing.
Another one named Simba.
One of them named Simba too. And I'm like, man, you know what? I just gotta stick to my theory, and I gotta think about something good outside the box. He golden brown, and I be cooking all the time. Biscuits, you know what I'm saying? He like a biscuit. He do look
like a perfect.
He a biscuit, golden brown.
I'm not gonna lie. He do look like a. That's why when you first told me biscuit, but after I got to know his personality, looking at his face, his eyes.
She wanna feed my cat lasagna.
I really. Listen, this nigga is Garfield. You know, he eat regular food. He'll jump up here and get your food.
He do.
If you leave some lasagna on the table, he eating that shit or anything else. Like, that's just the overplay for the underlay. Like, lasagna on Garfield, the cartoon, is just, listen to him. Lasagna on, I'm sorry, babe. See, he know his name Garfield now. Lasagna on Garfield, the cartoon.
Come here, biscuit. Come here.
Lasagna on Garfield the cartoon is just a representation of human food. You know what I'm saying? This little nigga ain't eat any human food. Don't put him too close to me because I might sneeze.
You gotta wash my hand because I broke my pinky. This biscuit. He's a biscuit to me.
Now you tell me he don't look like Garfield to you. Put him on the other side, babe. Nah,
I can't because I got him way far from you. He wants to get right.
I love him though. I do. Garfield. Biscuit. Oh, you gonna look over here. You ain't shit. Garfield. Biscuit.
He know his.
He's sleepy. He like, dog, it's 3 in the morning. I'm trying to be asleep. It's 2 in the morning.
I ain't even 3 yet. But y'all see.
Garfield. I love you, Biscuit. Biscuit Phil.
He messed with Maine Cone. This is my.
Sometimes I name him sometimes I call him Biscuit Phil.
Biscuit Phil. That's his name. Biscuit Phil.
Garbiscuit. Either one. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure Biscuit is.
And that's my
he
thing.
Finna jump. Let him jump down. Let him go. Let him go. He ain't finna jump. He's too high.
No, it ain't. Ain't nothing too high for him.
Oh, really?
He too bad. He too bad, and that's the thing.
He jumped.
Right. Because he is too bad. That's the thing. And
he made me sneeze. That's all I know.
He does what he wants. And that's the problem that I have with him. But, yeah, I didn't name him that because it was already cats in his litter with the same name. So I tried to be at least respectful to him and to his siblings.
I mean, damn, them is his siblings. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So, we gonna erase that part.
No, that's fine.
I don't want to do that. I apologize to the owners and everything. Like, that was disrespectful. Like, I'm not a disrespectful person. I really a lover, not a fighter.
That's just my thing.
And I really a lover, not a disrespecter.
That's just my thing, and I feel like because I could have But out of just common courtesy of that's your siblings, even though you probably will never see him. But,
well, I've never seen him. I never heard that story, and I don't give a fuck.
I want him to have his own brand.
His name is Garfield.
He's his own brand. He's Biscuit. But
his name is Garbiscuit.
His nickname is Garfield, but he has his own brand. He's Biscuit, golden brown.
He probably was first. He probably the oldest. He looked like the oldest.
No.
So if they named their cat Garfield, oh well, he Garfield first.
I was gonna name my dog Gravy so I could have biscuits and gravy, but I didn't.
Oh yeah, he not dark enough to be Gravy. He fucking around to be Garfield too, shit.
I didn't.
Let me see, what is he? Oh yeah, he not Cujo, but what's the other one name? Yeah, because I said Cujo at first. But once I seen him color, him is Yeller, Old Yeller.
His real name.
He Old Yeller.
Real name, government name is Zeus, but
Zeus Yeller.
Zeus is his government.
I love his animals. Okay.
I got some manageable animals. I don't have no.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they look good. I try my hardest to take care of them.
You do well, babe.
And
T-Double.
And they I have to take my dog for more walks. They get a little spoiled at times, these animals. And I understand it because it was once upon a time where it was just me and them. There was nobody else around. So
well, here I am, and I love them, and I love him, and I love them.
Attention
and I mean, I'll give them a hug. Yeah. I'm not giving them no kissing. I'm not kissing no dog.
Wow.
And I'm not kissing no cat. But I will hug, even though Garfield made me sneeze.
He nice.
Sometimes I let him come up here and like give me a hug or whatever. Nice. And he always put his booty on my legs trying to call me his girlfriend because he kept doing that. He kept He kept putting his booty like he kept.
Would y'all watch him?
Why is he doing this? Bring him over here again. Show his face.
If Biscuit had a TikTok.
No. Y'all see how he just called him Garfield on the slick? He almost did. Y'all, because he think his name should be Garfield too.
But I already said that.
If
Biscuit had a TikTok, would you guys be interested? Would you guys go to his TikTok? Would you guys at least follow him? He will do dances for you.
Look at all of this.
He'll probably talk a little bit. He
need a bath.
He's getting older now. Anyway, he's a bigger guy.
I love him. Garfield. Garfield, you love me?
If you
love your name?
If you think that if you would watch him, you would be able to see his journey. He has smaller baby pictures, baby videos. He has a thing. So, if you guys think that,
look at this face.
If you guys think that it would be a good idea to,
he's trying to run. Let him go. He don't want to be bothered. He's tired.
His own.
When was he born? He only a year. It's cat years. It's dog years. Cat years. It's. Let me see. I'm about to ask.
Yeah, cat years. He's up there in cat years.
I finna ask Google, what are cat years versus human years?
He's up there in cat years for sure. I think every 3 months or something like that is a year for a cat, or every 4 months or something like that. It's like a year for a cat. So.
No, read this.
What is it?
He old as fuck. He need to go to bed.
A cat's first.
This nigga's a teenager already. He just was born.
Oh yeah. He a teenager, so yeah, he 15.
He hormonal. He ready to go get some sex.
He won't have it because he won't know how to act. So, sorry.
His daddy is strict. His daddy won't even let him outside. He not finna let him go get nobody pregnant.
Yeah, that won't be on my watch. You won't have nobody babies over here because you want to bring a baby mama. I hide her in my basement and she have 15 babies, kittens. And then I come home from work and get everybody downstairs. Like, no, we're not doing that. And then you won't be outside. My last cat ran away, and I had to sit outside and watch him run away from like 4 cats, and I couldn't save him. So you won't be outside because outside cats do not like inside cats for some reason. I don't know. They don't like you. They're gonna jump you. So you won't be outside, and you won't be able to get no one pregnant. So my deal is to get them fixed. That way.
To get garbage get fixed, so he not horny.
Absolutely. That's my deal to try to get him fixed. So that's in the making. That will be on his channel. If you guys think he deserves one, he can get a whole YouTube.
Yeah, I think he should get a whole channel. Garbiscuit. And I think that'll be cool. Like Garfield / Biscuit and Garbiscuit. Let me run it.
I feel like during that he'll have to be doing more than in-the-house activities. He got to get a leash or something to go outside.
Now, you just said he in the house cat.
Right, but...
No, we finna hook the house up. We finna get him a... What's the name?
Get him a workout thing, a big house.
Yeah, we gonna hook it up. You know what I'm saying? And we can get some Ring cameras or whatever.
All right, well, don't y'all be asking us to take him outside because...
We not taking... We'll get a second cat to go outside if you want to take one outside.
But then they not gonna be able to play with each other.
He's strict as hell. Roll the blunt.
They can't play with each other.
Zaddy.
I have to.
I'm glad I ain't your
taking
cat.
another.
I mean, like your
I'm
daughter.
taking another.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
damn,
that's
I can't even go outside. I ain't gonna do nothing.
My last cat was sneaking outside, and that's why he ran away. He was getting a sneak up outside, and I didn't know. And now when I found out, and then I patched the place up that he was going outside at. When he realized he couldn't get out there, he took a shot as soon as I opened the door and just ran out.
He didn't run away. He just went outside, but she came back.
Yeah,
right. And you wouldn't let him in.
Not when I told him to. When I sat
He's not a dog.
I sat on the porch for like an hour.
Baby, he's not a dog.
It don't matter. I sat on the porch for an hour and watched him. But once he got out of my view and I couldn't see him no more, I came in the house. Yeah, he wanted to come back. Then he scratched on the door and then he slept on the back porch. But the thing is, I couldn't see you. I don't know what you did.
You put him out.
No, you ran out.
You put him out.
You ran out.
You wouldn't let him back home. You put him out. Like if a kid had snuck out the house and then when they came back, you can't come back. No, you gotta.
No, he was here. He ran out.
That's what I just said. He snuck out.
He ain't sneak. He snuck at first. I never caught him sneak.
At this point, if he run out behind you or slide your feet or whatever, it's still sneaking. You know what I'm saying? You didn't let him out. He may have thought you was letting him out because you got the door open. He don't know he a cat. He not a human. So, you know what I'm saying? He want to go out. The door open. Oh, he letting me out for a minute. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. Cat Zaddy, thank you. I needed to come outside for a minute. I needed some air. I needed some cat peen. You know what I'm saying? You love me. You know, you feed me. You give me water. You change my litter box and you rub on me every so often or whatever. But you not giving me no cat peen, though.
No.
Because you ain't got none. You ain't got nothing but some human peen
No, number one, he was a boy. Number two, because I said I didn't want no girl cat.
So you ain't got no cat You ain't got no cat, Dad.
That wasn't the thing. So he snuck out. He was sneaking out before I...
To get some cat veg.
I didn't know what he was doing. He was so sneaking out to the point where...
He was sneaking out to get cat, man.
The thing was, I was so blind to the point that he was sneaking out in my face. Well, I ain't gonna say in my face. I caught him, but didn't know it was him because I didn't want to believe. I'm like, that's not my cat outside. My man was like, I'm sitting on the porch with my homeboy. My boy like, bro, is that your cat? I'm like, bro, my cat can't fucking get outside, nigga. That's not my cat. Why would my cat be outside? He know better. I know that ain't my... Look just like him, though. Because it is him, right? Well, I'm like, shit, it look like him, but that's not him, I guarantee you. I'm like, he don't have a way.
I mean, but it is a lot of cats that look alike, though.
Or a lot of cats look alike, right? But especially born in the same litter or born from the same mama. Even if it's not in the same litter, other cats start to look like him. So... I'm like, that's not my fucking... I'm like, bro, I know that's not... He don't got no way to get outside, bro. You sound dumb as hell. That's not my... But all along, how the cat playing it, he walking by the house slow as hell, whatever. He ain't really... So, I ain't really paying no attention because I really believe that's not my cat. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, once I seen my cat up close in the house, it wasn't even like the same day. It might have been like the next day, a couple days later. He had like this real deep scar on his head because that's how he's sneaking out the window. He fucking using his head to sneak out. You know what I'm saying? He like this real deep scar on his head. And I'm thinking like, where did you get this shit from? Like, what are you doing? Like, but by me being at work every day, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him. So when Dog said that's your cat and I said no, a couple days passed and I'm putting two and two together like what the fuck. So I'm like that probably was him. So now I'm looking at spots like what in the fuck is wrong with your head? I'm looking at spots that he been in. I found the opening out of one of the windows. He raising the bitch up with his head. I found the opening. He raised it up on the sharp end. So I found it, locked it back down, made sure he couldn't get out the bitch. So it's only been about a week that he can't get out the space no more. I know he can't get out because now every day I'm going to check it. So I know he can't get out. It's only been about a week. He's never done this before. This is so fast.
He never done what?
This transaction that happened, how he got outside. I'm taking the garbage out and I'm never about to leave the door open. Soon as I open it, I'm opening and I'm one behind another. So I open the door. Boom, I go to grab the bag. As I go to grab the bag and open the other door, he shoots out. Pew, like fast as hell. Pew. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right.
He was waiting.
I'm like, all right.
He tried to play with you.
I take the garbage, I throw it in the can outside. I close the door, I sit on the porch. I'm like, shit, I'm not gonna leave my door open. I sit on the porch. I'm calling him. Shadow. Come here, Shadow. Yeah, I'm calling him. Shadow. Come here.
Cats ain't like those.
Doing all the cat shit. All that shit, right? I do that, look, Biscuit come right to me. You feel me? I'm doing all the cat shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The nigga is literally walking away from me like, it's like, fuck you. And I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm sitting on the porch. I'm like, nigga, I'm talking to him. Nah, I'm at this point, I'm like, shit.
You doing a lot.
You basically, nigga, you lived in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, don't get out of where I can't see you. Don't go out of my reach. You going out somewhere I can't see you, bro, I'm not going to let you back in the house. I'm like, you better come back, you know what I'm saying, before I go back in the house. I'm only going to sit here so long. I sat there. I'm sitting there because I'm not prepared to sit outside. I could see if I came out, I got my little shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not prepared to sit. I was only taking garbage out. I'm forced to close the door and sit outside right now to stop what I'm doing to get you back in the house because I don't want you to get into something or get with no other cats or I can't see and then
Would it be a last outside cat just left out here for, you know,
or just outside and want to come back in because my kids play with my cats when they come over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even be a motherfucker outside and get into a cat that got ticks, fleas, all that shit, you come back, you know what I'm saying? So my thing was that wasn't the thing that I wanted, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you either gonna be an in-house cat or outside cat. You can't be both. You not here. You can't. This is not the house to be both. So once he got out, I tried to watch him or whatever. He never came in. So let me tell y'all what I did. Left him out there. He slept on my back porch. I noticed he started sleeping on the back porch. I didn't put no food outside because I'm like, I want you to understand that you totally went against the code. You can sleep on the back porch. I didn't run it from the back porch, but I'm not putting no food outside. You got to get it how you live. Now you got to understand how to be an outside cat, right? Because that's what you wanted. So I let him go out. One day I'm sitting on the porch. This crushed my soul. I'm sitting on the front porch. I'm watching him. I noticed my cat. I'm watching him and so many cats in this neighborhood. I'm watching him walk down. About 3-4 cats like start surrounding him and shit.
Do I have to beat him up?
He don't know what to do.
He a baby?
No, he was a big nigga. He was about a year old. He was over a year old. Because he started acting like an old nigga in the house where he not like Biscuit.
So he about
Biscuit
17,
is energized.
18.
Right. Biscuit energized. This nigga was he lay down. He don't want to play. You call him to play. He don't want to play. None of that shit. He used to get high with me at first. This nigga didn't want to play or none of that shit.
You got this nigga high at a young age. You ain't even understand. Okay, I'm listening.
But you feel me? I probably was getting high as a baby. So the thing is, once he got outside, and I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? You can't come back in. I seen the nigga every once in a while. I'm not feeding him and shit. You can sleep on the back porch. Like, I seen cats around this nigga. He chilling and shit. He ain't even know shit. It's like he don't even know. Your awareness is so low. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not used to this shit. Yeah. He don't even know that these 3 niggas is basically like, nigga, they sizing you up. If we in the hood, these 3 niggas sized you up. In the hood, you gonna see 3 niggas sizing you up. Like,
at the very least, if nothing else, they hating they mad because you got a human feeding you. You got
a human scent on you.
Yeah,
all that. Like these niggas came from outside. Yeah. These niggas like, nigga, you can't, nigga, you got a human scent, nigga. You eating every day. Bitch ass nigga, don't come out. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
niggas.
Yeah, it's kind of like some hood shit. It's kind of like some hood shit.
We street cats. We street
niggas.
Cats.
We in the shop the mud, nigga. You smell like in a house. Fuck you doing out here, nigga. You like a suburban nigga in the hood. That's how that shit was. I watched 3 cats hound that nigga and chase that nigga. And I'm talking about it wasn't even nothing I could do. I just watched him get chased, and then he went in the house next door to me.
Okay.
Ran in there, and the other cats, I don't know how he ran in so smooth, and they stayed outside. What I did was I ran them off from being outside, but he still couldn't come in the house, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my cat story, and I saved my little nigga, I feel like, in ways. And I loved that nigga because when you here, you gonna get love. That's why this nigga fat as hell. I went out of town. We left out of town. He was a cat. Came back, he was a dog. That's how much food he was left with. Like, he took him care of.
No, for real. Yeah.
Shouldn't be nowhere you want to leave. You shouldn't want to leave this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you feel like you grown enough that you can manage it on your own outside, go ahead. But just don't come back meowing at the door till much you hungry.
I feel like that goes to your love language. I feel like your love language is quality time and acts of service. Them is your top 2 love languages. And so if your cat, who got literally nothing else to do but to spend time with you or waiting on you, want to go outside and do something else, you ain't with it.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, that makes a lot of sense. That sounds like that's about valid. Because
now you can understand your woman gotta go to work. She got other shit. She got kids, mama life. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay because I can trust you.
But your cat literally don't have to leave the house. For what?
I got everything for you.
To go bring a damn another 10 cats in this motherfucker.
20 cats want to be here now. No. It was a point where when I first had a cat, I used to have cats sleeping on my porch. I used to be mad, like, what are you doing in here?
They coming here for your cat that you got in the house.
He making noises and doing
babies out here
something, and I'm like,
taking care of.
Yeah, cause your ass getting outside.
The female cat
you
is
getting
not
outside.
Here like, dog, you got me pregnant.
Yeah.
I got all these kids.
And that's
what you eating? You in here eating, you living a life,
and that's why I'm like,
you just snicking out to get me pregnant. No,
and that's
bitch.
why I'm like, is you sneaking?
You finna sneak
up
now
in.
Is
you starting to sneak cats in?
When right.
Cause that's what I did. You
finna sneak us in. I'm pregnant. I
snuck humans in my house when I was young. Is he sneaking cats? And you know what I'm saying? So that's what I had to think about.
And a dog, if it's wintertime, dog might be down there, don't know how to say nothing but bark.
No, the dog ain't had
nothing either. He might not even care, but he might bark the first couple of days because it's a new cat down here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's having cats. Yeah. So he might bark, but you'll be like, what the fuck? Shut up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know why he barking for real.
Right.
He barking and he annoying. Get the fuck, you going outside now for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeding you outside.
Now he come back when he see the next cat, he don't want to bark.
By the time
he don't want to bark now when he come back because he like, shit, I ain't
going back outside for 3 days.
This cat can stay in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about this cat. It ain't touching me.
It's already a cat here.
Yeah, it ain't touching me.
So now I'm about to have 4 cats here. So what?
You know what? He cool with Biscuit. At first he didn't like Biscuit because Biscuit was here first. Biscuit was dominant here first, and
Biscuit is a dominant cat.
So when I tried to introduce them,
Garfield,
Biscuit,
just like Garfield was dominant over Odie. Matter of fact, that nigga and he look like an Odie. Yes, he is.
She is renaming my whole nigga. He is not Odie.
Yeah, the dog is Odie.
He is not Garfield.
The dog is Odie and he is Garfield.
This is Biscuit and we have Zeus.
I said what I said.
It was supposed to be Biscuit and Gravy, but we got Biscuits and Zeus.
Biscuit and Gravy is their nicknames. Garfield and Odie is their original names that I gave them for their government. Biscuits
and Gravy.
I'm in charge!
I don't even know. Biscuits is Biscuits and Zeus. That's their name, not and Gravy.
Shut up, y'all. And if y'all on his team, y'all shut up.
That's not, nobody's talking but me.
If you still here, you almost 4 hours in.
Yeah.
So shut up.
We'll realize, you know what? That's how we know. We ain't had nothing to do. Well, I ain't have to work tomorrow because I'm just all the way.
But I'm finna twerk. That'll shut y'all up.
Okay, so you know what? This show is coming to an end. Thank you.
No. Okay.
Ouch. That is.
I told you to put your
right.
thing
You the
back
one
on.
that's holding it.
But see, that's because you got it out here like it's regular.
It is regular. It's still regular. Don't think that. Oh God! Don't think that it's not regular. Regular is what it is. And.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Don't think that. I just had to take my cast off. Y'all see. I'm swollen up, but we alright.
Let me kiss it.
Okay. And we are.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
We gonna, it's football, so that's how moms don't be like that.
I don't like that he's hurt his hand.
Moms don't be like that over your sons. Let your sons play. Let them learn. Let them, you know what I'm saying? Because
I'm sorry, we're going to cut that part off.
Them broken bones that they may go through being young make all your family millions later on. You know what I'm saying? But listen, one thing's for sure, 2 things for certain. We love y'all, man. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, subscribe to all them YouTubes. Jenn Checking In TV. Life of T-Double.
That's what I was
saying. Talk It Out podcast, TTIO podcast. Subscribe to all them channels, man. We love y'all.
I
man.
did too much tonight. I'm sorry.
Y'all,
I apologize.
That's one of your favorite hosts. You know what I'm saying? Jenn checking in. So
I apologize, y'all. I did too much tonight.